Welcome, my people, to the Republic of Football on your favorite dial 97.3 CTFM. It's the Sunday edition, your home for everything European football, right here 97.3. And just like we always do, this show is an interactive one, so feel free to share your thoughts with us from every angle of the conversation we're about to have today. Well, it's carved around the English Premier League, the La Liga, the Italian Serie A, the German Bundesliga, and I am Gabi Ofer. The guys are here with me for today's episode. Welcome again. At the tail end of the show, we'll activate the phone lines so you can call us on 0539 986 996. Not now. 0549 986 996. Somewhere around 4:30 p.m. Then we'll give you the last 30 minutes to talk to us. But before we get into today's action, let's start off from yesterday. A quick recap of what happened yesterday across Europe. And we start off from the Emirates.
We'll go short. Declan Rice thought about the shot, didn't quite come at the right angle for him. Trossard clips one in. Header comes in. 3-0. Zubimendi's got a second goal. And Arsenal are in total control.
All right, so Martin Zubimendi scoring his first Arsenal goals as the Gunners comfortably beat Nottingham Forest to give Ange Postecoglou a defeat in his first game in charge. Victor Gyökeres also scored for the Gunners. But let's get the thoughts of Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta.
Mikel, back to winning ways in the Premier League. What did you enjoy about that out there?
Well, very good after the international break, and the players been away for a long time. It's always a question mark how they're going to react, are we going to glide and connect together again, and I think the team certainly did that to win the Premier League 3-0. Another clean sheet, very important as well. Some players, some of them that it was the first time starting as well, having big performances, so overall very good.
Should we talk about Martin Zubimendi then? Because that was quite an incredible opener, but then the technique in the header in the second half as well.
Unbelievable. Two very difficult goals in terms of execution, but yeah, I think he's coming the team, he's coming at the club, and you feel a real presence, a real authority in everything that he does on that pitch as well, and yeah, if you can on top of that contribute in the scoreline with goals, what else can we ask?
In terms of your attacking threats today, first time, as you said, we'd seen those three start. One scored, one assist, and one got a standing ovation coming off. Could you ask for more?
I think they were very good, the three of them, with their own qualities, but complementing each other really well. Noni, I think, was outstanding again. He looks a real threat. Victor, very intelligent. He could have scored 2 or 3. Again, today, Neps giving you something as a different kind of flow, different connections, and very unpredictable as well.
All right, so that's Arsenal, high-flying Arsenal. This year is our year. We'll win the title. The Gunners. Well, let's get to the Vitality Stadium because we love it when Antoine Semenyo is in the thick of things for the Cherries.
Circle. He's driving forward towards the edge of the 18-yarder. He's got no support. Now it does arrive. Here's Evan Nilsson inside the box. Onto his left foot. Goes down. Penalty to the Cherries. Brighton get themselves in a mess. Here we go. Bournemouth 1, Brighton 1. Antoine Semenyo from the penalty shot sends Van Brugge the wrong way and puts Bournemouth back in front. Third goal of the season for the Cherry star man. Brilliant from Tavernier and Evan Nilsson to win the penalty for the Cherries. And Antoine Semenyo does the rest. Bournemouth 2, Brighton 1.
All right, so that's Ghana's very own Antoine Semenyo getting the goals for the Cherries. Let me run you through the other results from the English Premier League, and then we'll build up to today's games. Well, Crystal Palace played out a goalless draw with Sunderland. Everton also played out a goalless draw with Aston Villa. Well, Fulham beat Leeds by 1-0. Newcastle United also beat Wolves by 1-0. And then the Kudos Derby went to Spurs, beating West Ham United by 3-0. At the GTEC Community Stadium, Brentford 2, Chelsea 2.
I believe so, yeah. And here's Garnacho. Chelsea looking for a goal that would take them to the top of the table. And they've got it. And how? From Caicedo. What a thumper.
Either way,
It's a brilliant save.
he does well, doesn't he?
You can rehearse it all you like in training, but it's never the same as in the heat of the battle here. And it's put in by Fabio Carvalho. And it works, the long throw. And the substitute.
All right, a lot of Chelsea fans are actually upset after that equalizer from Brentford's Fabio Carvalho with an injury time equalizer to salvage a 2-2 draw with Chelsea in their West London derby on Saturday and stopped Chelsea moving provisionally to top spots in the table. But yes, what Chelsea boss Enzo Maresca had to say after the 2-2 draw.
Because when you are winning 93, 94 minutes and you concede, you lost 2 points. I think we struggled first half for many reasons. Second half we were much better. We scored 2, we could score more. But yeah, at the end it's a shame.
You obviously made changes to the team tonight. How important was that? Because you had so many players coming back from international duty late in the week.
Yeah, international duty, some of them from injury, some of them they just arrived 2 weeks ago. But overall I think we deal quite well with the set pieces, but at the end we just conceded the goal from the throw-in.
And you've got players coming back from injuries, such as Wesley, Facundo obviously just joining up recently. I mean, was it always the plan to give them 45 minutes?
Yeah. The plan for West for sure was 45 minutes. Then we know that for the ones that they arrive from abroad, it's more difficult. They need to adapt. Jorel need to adapt. Buonanotte, slowly is going to help us.
Okay, so that's Chelsea's boss Enzo Maresca speaking after the 2-2 draw with Brentford. Later today at the Turf Moor, Burnley are currently taking on Liverpool, and the scoreline are actually like goalless. Later at 3:30, there's a derby on the table. Manchester City will take on Manchester United for the week 4 of the English Premier League. We'll come back and discuss that game a bit later. But let's travel to Italy. Cagliari beats Parma by 2-0. And then at the Juventus Stadium, it was a good day for the Thuram brothers.
Di Marco's corner. And there is Marcus Thuram. Thuram gives Inter the lead for the first time tonight. In by Yildiz. And there's Kefren Thuram. Would you believe it? His big brother scored for Inter. And now the kid, Kefren, makes it 3 each in Turin. Can he do it again? Openda, Kefren Thuram. This is Acic from range. Sommer beaten again. And it's Acic who has produced the match-winning moment, surely. Who saw that coming? Juventus win an astonishing edition of the Derby d'Italia. Juventus 4, Inter 3.
What a game, Chalet. As for Christian Kivu, the boys will talk about him. But look, Lilian Thuram will be the happiest man. The dad of Crippen and Marcus Thuram to see his 2 sons scoring for their teams. What a good watch. Elsewhere, Rasmus Højlund scored on his Napoli debut as Serie A champions claimed a 3-1 victory at Fiorentina.
Højlund to make it 2! Well, Conte said he was ready. Straight into the side, straight back amongst the goals in Serie A for Rasmus Højlund. Napoli lead 2-0 here at the Franchi.
All right, so Napoli winning that game is 3 games, 3 wins for Antonio Conte. Let me run you through the games coming up later today, or just a quick update on the result from yesterday's games in the Italian Serie A, and then I'll bring you up to speed with regards to the games coming up later today. Yeah, so yesterday we had 3 games: Cagliari winning, Juve winning, and Napoli also winning that game there against Fiorentina. That was a good game. Later today, some more games coming up in the Italian Serie A. We have AS Roma. They lost to Torino early on today. As we speak, Atalanta are taking on Lecce. It's 2-0. Pisa are losing to Udinese. And at 4 p.m., Sassuolo will take on Lazio. And then the final game for today is at the San Siro. Is AC Milan taking on Bologna in that game there. Well, let's travel to Spain and we'll touch on the games coming up today. Early on today, South Africa played out a 1-0 draw with Girona. Levante will take on Betis at 2:15, just on 2 minutes to go. And then Osasuna take on Rayo Vallecano at 4:30 p.m. And then Kelvin Adams' Caiz Barcelona is up against Valencia today. He'll let us understand whether what's his name, Lami Yamal has whatever it says. I mean, Kelvin has been keeping tabs on the Barca team.
But you guys are the ones who
you're
are
overthinking it.
Yeah,
you're overthinking things, blowing things out of proportion.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll come to you a bit later. But like we always do, it's an interactive show, so do join us. Let's get talking. Let me just introduce the guys. I think you heard Kelvin's voice speaking briefly on Barca's game later today against Valencia. So I've got Kelvin Edem Kai, Sedinam Edmond, and Kobina Marfo. Coach Christopher Nimley will join us a bit later, but we'll start the chat when he comes. He can join us. 054996 996 0549 996. Welcome to the show, guys. It's good to have you. Another Sunday, another episode here. I'm here to talk football from 9 to 5 p.m. Let me start off with you. Just your initial reactions on the games in the EPL Week 4. If you ask me, what I want to talk about is that baptism at the Emirates for Ange Postecoglou. I said this today on TV that, you see, there's this thing that we talk about. Careful what you wish for. I'm talking to Evangelos Marinakis.
You just might get it.
Are you? We'll be here. You sack this man. He will sack Postecoglou anyway. Kelvin, what game do you want to touch on the
Chelsea game? The Chelsea game. It's a game I expected Chelsea to win, but the problems that were there last season are kind of popping up again. Chelsea's centre back problems. From the first goal, if you ask me, the first goal, there was too much space. When the Brentford player was able to pick up the ball and run at the defense, there was too much space between the defenders, and the shape of the back line wasn't in the best place. I think Chelsea will really have to look into their back line if they are to go all the way this season, especially if they want to compete for the title. Off the back of winning the Club World Cup, I'm sure they want to give a good account of themselves in this year's league title race. I don't think they just want to be there for a top four finish. I'm sure they will want to play in the Champions League, but they will want to push their luck and see how far they can go. But they will have to sort out their back line. They will have to get a pair they know they can trust. I think the coach is shuffling too much. I don't think they have I don't think he knows.
It's the first thing that came in mind when I saw the lineup.
Yeah, I don't
understand why he started Kukureya. I don't know. Later he yanked off Hato.
I don't know. I don't think he's settled on the two centre backs he can put his money behind as he starts in centre backs yet. I think he's still figuring that out, and I think that's the part of his team he hasn't figured out yet. I think from his midfield to even his forward line, now I think he kind of knows the players he wants to use regularly, but with his back line, it kind of seems like it's not settled yet. So should Chelsea want to compete this season, I think they'll have to figure that out.
Sadi, any of the games you want to touch on from yesterday?
Yeah, I am just being a bit cautious with what I say with a lot of the teams, so that it doesn't come across as if I have any.
If you have to be blunt, go ahead, my brother.
So if I'm going to be blunt, I think Fofana really needs to watch himself inside Chelsea, or he
was joking, yeah.
Not even joking.
Sleeping on the job.
He thought he was maybe sending out a reel on Instagram. What kind of running was that? No, you don't do that as a professional player.
What did he say?
He was running as if he's sending a reel on Instagram.
Wow, okay, so running and still checking his phone whether the reel is updated.
Exactly. You are one of the biggest earners at the club. What kind of shambolic running is that? If you are not ready to play, tell the coach you are still feeling pain, and then you sit on the bench and they'll find a solution to it. Look at how, funny enough, influential Chalobah was when it came to Chelsea trying to move the ball up the top of the pitch. I'm sure he had the most touches in the game for a Chelsea player, because he was literally the one they were looking to start the build-up.
You mean Chalobah?
Exactly. Okay. That shows how much Chelsea misses
Levi
Koro. And it goes to show. So for me, this Chelsea team, they need to sort out a lot of things. Not only their centre back issues, they also need to sort out their left winger position. Whatever they are doing with it, as at this time, I don't know. For Gittins, whoever approved the Gittins move, the person who would need to really understand and come back again.
Oh, Chelsea are tired of Gittins already.
No. You look at the game tactically. What you expect
Is
of
it not too early?
Oh no, calm down.
Well, in the EPL, there's nothing like
too early,
too late.
Yeah, because you look at what Pedro Neto is given on the right hand side. You are expecting something similar on the left hand side.
Don't you think he's still dealing with the pace of the PL?
The pace of the Premier League.
I mean, not just Gittins, right? So I was paying particular attention to the German players who have come.
Yeah.
So Ekitike, Viet.
Yeah.
Who again? Gittins. And
Nick has already.
The chap from Newcastle. Me, if I mention, I'll say Wodimaya. So let
me just say. Wellmade is already off the mark.
Even though he's off the mark, right? I saw this thread or this stat analysis that has to do with Ekitike is off the mark, but I still think that it's a thing with players moving from Germany.
That's very true.
To the PL. Sometimes they struggle to deal with the pace of the PL.
Yeah.
If you pay particular attention to Viet, he shows that, but I think he's just smart. And for Gittins, another thing I think he's dealing with is that I still see him as somebody who's still playing like cold football. He does everything right, not closer to the final third. Yeah. He gets to the final third, he hits the ball like a baby. Yeah, so...
I think he runs out of ideas when he gets closer to the box.
I think he's too one way. Look, Chelsea literally got rid of Madueke because they thought Madueke was not going past the glass ceiling on top of his head. Mm-hmm. Now you go bring in a similar version of Madueke, just like lower in age. And it's because look at Gittins and look at Madueke play.
Okay. I mean, if that one didn't work, this one probably will. I'm sure that's the thinking behind it.
Okay, so you think the pressure is getting to him already?
No. There's no pressure on him. But you see, in the EPL, I understand the intensity in the Bundesliga across Europe's top 5 leagues is the least. But when you come into the EPL, you're trying to adapt. Chairman, step up your game. You don't always get the football. Dilly-dally, come, let me take you on 1v1. By the time you are doing that, they are rearranging themselves in defense.
Yeah.
Especially against a team that was trying to set up with a 5-man backline. When one person, you want to draw one person aside and do a 1v1, how many people are building up behind you? So it becomes a problem.
Okay. Now you have the final say on Chelsea. What did you see from the team that you think that Maresca would have to move away if they want to get into top 4, top 5?
Okay, so with Chelsea, I just feel like, as Sedi said, the left wing side of Chelsea, there's a very big problem for Chelsea right now.
That place is stuck too. They have Gittins.
That's funny for me.
They have
Garnacho.
They have who again?
João Pedro can even play
there.
That side.
Pedro Neto
can play there.
Also play there.
Yeah, so
it's a stacked.
It's so stacked.
Even the Bonanotte guy.
Yeah, but
maybe if you want to extend the conversation.
Yeah, but he's better off playing as a number 10.
Okay.
Yeah. So with Chelsea, I just feel like they just need to work on that side for defensively and the kind of players that he played yesterday. You could understand him because he knows very well that he has a Champions League game to play against Bayern Munich on Thursday.
Oh, you mean Maresca?
Maresca, yes. So he would like to rest, not to start the likes of Cucurella in this game because he even came back from international break.
Are you making excuses for him?
Oh no, if you compare very well, Hato wasn't. Did he play for Holland? No,
he did not play.
Yes, so you could see clearly that he has rather rested a bit than Cucurella, who was playing for the Spanish national team. So when you look at it critically, you would like to start Hato, who you bought him to be a backup to Cucurella. So I don't see anything wrong with it. The only problem is Fofana, who was playing as a right back, who was like he was so confused and he didn't know what he was playing. And for one player that I feel like we are putting a lot of pressure, Chelsea is putting a lot of pressure on him, is Caicedo. It's like he's playing all the games and he's going to get tired quickly. Because especially he playing the South American qualifiers, the World Cup qualifiers, coming back, starting him in that role is very, very difficult. But you ask yourself, who is there to replace Caicedo? Because the player that was there to replace him is now also injured. That is Esugo.
Yeah.
So it's very difficult. Andrew Santos is not a player that he can play as a number 6 so well because when he was even playing at Strasbourg, he was better off playing as a number 8 than a number 6. So it's very difficult over there. But I just feel like it's one of those games that Chelsea weren't just lucky and they had to just draw in that game.
I'm thinking he assumed this quality will be enough to get a win against Brentford, and he just couldn't get it over the line.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that would disappoint him, because sometimes when you there's a thing a lot of fans sometimes don't understand with coaches. When they pick those teams, they are expecting a job to be done.
Certainly.
Most of the time, sometimes we come and we criticize the coaches. The coach has probably coached a win, then the execution goes like a different way. Sometimes it happens like that. But at the core of Chelsea's problems, I still think is their centre-back issue. Like, almost everything, I think he can rotate the team well enough, but when it gets to that centre-back area, everything starts to become shaky.
No,
that's just the thing.
He still can't rotate the team enough. Look, you can't expect Hato to be doing Cucurella things. That position you have created, it is a Cucurella position.
He's bought
Only Cucurella can achieve it. Even yesterday, Calafiori tried it. He only ended up at 6. He can't go beyond that and be floating around. The floating full lateral position has been created for only Cucurella and Cucurella to execute. Don't go and put a Hato there. And you see, Chelsea's Achilles heel last season, or for a couple of seasons, has been not being able to break down low block teams. Last season, they went to the same ground. They got 0 goals. Yesterday, they got 2 goals. They should be thankful.
In common, I had 0. And that's how we say it in. Oh, coach, in common, I had 0. Coach, welcome to the show. How you doing?
I'm cool, my brother. You see, I've sat there and I've...
Yeah, you were listening.
And I've listened.
Paying rapt attention.
Truth be told, they should have won.
Okay.
No two ways about that. A team of the stature and the caliber and the quality of Chelsea.
Yeah.
Don't go ahead after trailing. Equalize. Go ahead in the 86th minute and fail to see the game through against the Brentford. You see, Brentford path to go was so obvious. Forget about the first goal they scored. I've always had my question about it. I think 1v1 he's very poor. 1v1 he's extremely very poor, and look at one pass from Henderson just cuts open the entire Chelsea defense, and you have the striker running 1v1 against Odebi. Odebi is not going to. What he doesn't like to do is to be backpedaling.
Okay.
When he's been run at, he's not that good because he's tall and has a very firm grip.
He's a bit clumsy.
He's a bit clumsy as well. So, especially once the striker got into the box, it was very clear that he wouldn't put in any tackle. Was hoping that maybe the shot will more or less ricochet off him and then go out for a corner kick or something like that.
Yeah.
But having said that, my issue was with the way the coach actually decided just to. It's a Chelsea dominated in that second half, and you could see the goal coming, then the equalizer, then the goal coming, then they scored a wonderful goal from Caicedo. But go watch the game. The moment they scored, they just retrieved.
Yeah.
And I was asking myself, for retrieving, Brentford will equalize. And truth be told, just before they scored from that throw-in, there was the first throw-in, and Chelsea was very lucky not to concede from that.
So the warning signs were there.
They were clearly there. They were clearly there for everybody to see that if you don't take care, you are going to concede from a throw-in. And as to how, they didn't see that coming. The moment the second throw was conceded, wherever I was watching the game, I told the guys that, look, Chelsea will have to be very careful because I suspect these guys will. And if you look at it's a routine sort of thing. There's these very tall, lanky players, and the manner in which it maybe today I will take time and explain how to defend against tall players on set pieces or direct ball, dead ball situation. If you look at it, the Brentford player rather jumped, and then he was rather pressing on the Chelsea defenders not to be able to jump and then heading the ball for somebody to just go and tap it in. That is unacceptable. Normally, you have to put him in the middle. One person in front of him, one person behind him. So the person in front of him jumps to distract him from having, and then whoever is behind, should have that contact, at least hold him down. Hold him that obviously for there to be a penalty to be given. But you just make sure there's that body, and you don't allow him to use you to climb or give himself that extra jump.
Yeah.
Go watch it again. That was exactly what happened. And maybe you don't want to talk about it. But Garnacho went to sleep.
Yes.
He completely slept on his job.
Yes.
You see, these are the sort of issues that you have with very exciting attacking players.
Yeah.
As to how he just left his marker, refused to see. I don't know the intelligent level of some players.
So he hasn't got the instinct to do it.
Exactly.
Unable to read the danger.
And it's primary. In fact, it's kindergarten, it's elementary.
Yeah.
Because in your box, if you go to sleep in a second, you pay the price.
Yeah.
So once they throw in, you should tell yourself, at least within a second, this is my marker. If this guy were to go past me and score, I'll be held responsible. So because of that, I'm going to make sure that I'm going to keep my guard and make sure I'm on my job. You understand? But if you look at the way he completely went to sleep and allow the player just to sneak behind him and tap the ball into an empty net, a team of the caliber of Chelsea, should be doing better. Again, on the Caicedo issue, I agree with the fact that
he's playing too many football.
He's playing too many football. You remember, I said it with Saka. I was the one who started ringing the alarm bell. Arteta should be careful.
You saw the future.
It was coming. It was coming. And then eventually it came. Now, when it came, you see the young man, he's recovered, but he's gone again.
Yeah.
These are the sort of things you don't want to have. But look, about the team he picked, I think that team was good enough a team to get a job done against Brentford. I don't think Chelsea didn't win because of the fact that the manager decided to. He didn't rest anybody because of the Champions League game. Some of these lads had gone to their national teams and they've played 90 minutes, 2 games. You don't want to risk them because the season has not gotten to the stage where players can go that back and forth without any issue. So you have to be very, very careful if you are managing your players this early in the season. Look at Matthias Cunha, a simple ball. You see what happened?
Yeah.
So these are the sort of things that managers are actually trying to guard against.
Okay.
But look, Liverpool are finding it extremely difficult to break down Burnley.
Yep. We'll get ultra defensive on the part of Burnley. And I was watching this game before we checked in studio. It's been like this the entire half. I mean, the first half. Burnley just sit back, allow Liverpool to do whatever they want to do. And they've been able to deal with the incessant attack on the part of Liverpool. But let me just give our listeners a fair idea of who is starting, right, for both teams. Then we'll come back and look at what the next 20 minutes can bring. Who takes this home? Let me start off with Liverpool. They, of course, are guests to Burnley at the Turf Moor.
Has been substituted for
gotta go off
for Chiesa.
For Chiesa, yeah. So Liverpool start with a 4-2-3-1 formation. They start with Becker in post. Back four of Dominic Szoboszlai, Konate, Van Dijk, Milos Kerkez. But he's been yanked off. And just early in the first half, 38 minutes, he was misbehaving on the pitch.
He had a yellow card.
Slot looked at him and said, "Young man, come and sit down." Charlie, coach, you see that video of Slot speaking to
him.
He just, I don't know what he said, but his facial expression and the body language showed that Slot was not happy with what Kerkez was doing on the pitch. He just yanked him off and brought in.
Yeah, not just Robertson.
On Robertson. Wait, let me just do the starting 11. Gravenberch, McAllister, Cody Gakpo, Julian Viet, Mohamed Salah, and Ekitike, who's been taken off. Chiesa has been introduced. For Burnley, it's a 5-4-1 formation. Dubravka is in post. Back five of Kyle Walker, Laurent Egdal, Esteve, Hartmann. A midfield four of Anthony Ugochukwu, Cullen, who's been subbed off, and Chauner also subbed off. So Foster leading the attack for Burnley. It's still goalless, 72 minutes from that game. Sadi, you want to talk about what Slot did to to Milos Kerkez.
So Kerkez came off and was trying to shake the coach and snore as usual, as if nothing had happened. Oh, well done. No. He dragged him back and started using one finger to point at the pitch and tell him that, no, you don't go there and do those kind of things, be sleeping on the pitch, diving all over the place as if you are the striker. You don't do those kind of things. Go and rest.
You should go and ask, what's his name? the centre-back who left to Leverkusen.
Kwanzaa?
Yes. Gerald Kwanzaa. That's the same way he misbehaved on the pitch, and it was the end for him at Liverpool. Yeah, but it's halftime. Burnley looking like if he ends this way, they'll be happy with it.
This is a new.
There's no Isak on the bench though.
New definition of low block.
Yeah, they've been doing this for the last 72 minutes.
But then, like when you are champions, you should expect a lot of games like this in the season after you become champions. It's just expected. You are the team to beat in the land now.
Yeah,
everybody. I think it will take a long range from outside of the box.
Something like what won them the game.
Yeah,
like the
free
kick
or something like that to settle this.
Because but they've got players who've got that quality too.
So I think the position of Szoboszlai in this game is very, very important. What the coach really needs to know, these balls, they will deal with it all day. You don't need to be floating the ball into the box. Just, if you want to do so, then it should be a cutback with somebody coming to meet it.
Oh, just what you mentioned.
With somebody coming to meet it.
But I don't understand why Liverpool will keep on floating balls into the box, because you younged off Ekitike. Chiesa doesn't give you that threat when it comes to winning aerial duels.
And I think they are rushing it a bit. A team of this quality against such an opposition, you have to take your time a bit. Taking your time doesn't mean you shouldn't up the tempo, but you are keeping it until the right channel avails itself. Then you technically pick the pass. And there has to be a lot of off-the-ball movement. Off-the-ball movement in behind the back line. It's looking like all the Liverpool movement are done in front of the Burnley defenders. So it is extremely easy for them to be able to pick up the pass and then read whatever Liverpool intend to do. But if the off-the-ball movement takes you behind, yes, it's a low block, so it's a bit difficult going in behind. That is where the patience in the build-up becomes so integral. And until they're able to show that confidence, if you are playing a team, if there had been a team like Barcelona or PSG, they would have waited and waited and waited. Go, come, side, middle, back, forward, side, middle, and then the opportunity will present itself.
Yeah.
But we are not seeing that from Liverpool, and I think that, in my view, it is not the sort of sign you want to see from a team with this quality. So they'll have to revise whatever they are doing, and then keep the wide men fairly wide. When you go, there should be an option for an outlet out wide.
Yep.
But I'm not seeing that. Gakpo has shown that he will not go to the bar line. He will cut onto his right foot. And Kawaka, being the fullback in front of him, is very experienced.
Yeah.
He's read him all day. I've come here and I've watched. He's read him. He's showing him onto the bar line. Gakpo is refusing to go there. So he's coming back, and Kawaka is tactically dealing with that, or he's been helped by one of his center midfielders to block whatever shot is good. And if you cannot execute a bit more patient in the way you build up against low block, we could watch this for 2 days.
Back and forth. But coach, I just saw something, right? I just want you to explain to us. I mean, so I saw Bradley. The game started with Szoboszlai playing as the right back.
Yeah.
So what this means is that Szoboszlai would now move to occupy the space he's good at. That's because you highlighted that they'll need something really special.
Yeah.
And I mean, Dominic has got that. So he joins Gravenberch, because you look at what Burnley are doing. They are very satisfied with sitting.
Yeah. In the last 20-25 minutes, he's the only player in the Liverpool team to have forced Dubravka into a world-class save.
Yeah.
But apart from that, nothing has happened. Yes, go ahead. You're about to.
Yeah. So I'm just saying that. I mean, what are you expecting from that tweak on the part of Slot? Maybe for the the last 20, 19 minutes.
Yeah, I understand what he's done. You want to get Szoboszlai closer to goal, in front of the arc, where technically he cannot only strike the ball with some level of precision and accuracy, but he can generate the necessary power to make life very uncomfortable for the goalkeeper. So I would have done same. I would have placed them in the middle to make sure that if you can work it, that is, you see, for the fact that he's now there, that is why they have to be very, very patient in the build-up. Like this. Don't force it. Don't go where the crowd
very
is.
Closer to
don't go where the crowd is. Go wide.
Now.
You see, you don't. This is the sort of thing you don't want to see. Let's pass it. That's it. Keep it wide. Keep it wide. Where's Robertson? Give gap. You see, this is it. You see, he's coming on to. They will deal with this all day. They will deal with it all day.
Why is Liverpool still? Why?
They should not be
still flying cross.
They will deal with this all day. All day. All day. All day. All day. You see, the movements should be such that you stretch them wide.
Yeah.
As if you're going to pass the ball or cross it. Then it has to be a cutback.
Yeah.
You see, it has to
so
be a cutback.
You have some bodies moving away.
Exactly.
And then there's somebody attacking.
Somebody attacking it from the D. You see, in front of the arc there. And when you come, you don't control it. You just put your lenses one-time shot. And then, so you see tactically where they are now.
Yeah.
Let's stretch it. You should stretch it. Nobody should come. Go wide. Go wide. Go wide. Go wide. No, man. No.
Well, let's see. Let me just run our listeners through the stats. We'll get it displayed a bit later. But possession-wise, right? Of course, you expect Liverpool to take it. Is 80% on the part of
so
Burnley.
the 119. 20 million pound player is in there.
Gillian Viet is playing.
I see him yet.
And Casa, don't talk.
Liverpool do have a good XG in 1.41. Total shots of 21. 11 corners on the part of Liverpool, just one for Burnley. Shots on target. Out of 21 shots, they have just 2 shots on target, guys.
That's Liverpool?
Yeah.
Yes, it's because all the shots have been blocked. You see, it's because the manner in which the channel they are choosing is not the right channel. It's not the right channel. Stay in the middle, take them wide, bring them back, take them wide, left, right, left, center. Then the movement will have to be spot on. Something like this. You have to come wide. That's it. Now, if he goes wide, there's the defensive line cover. There you go. No, I don't know why. They keep going to the middle. They go to the middle at the very wrong time.
Well, Sadi and Adam, let me just give this to you. I'm sure Slots will be watching this game and say, look, already he's got one thing that has gone wrong. That's the Keke's substitution.
They play Atletico Madrid this week too.
Yeah,
so
yes.
after this
that's just the question I'm about.
They should be taking of that. So
but I'm sure the other competitors will look at this result and say, yeah, it should end this way.
Yeah,
maybe Arsenal who won yesterday beat
Arsenal
Forest 3. Chelsea also drew.
Arsenal alone.
Yeah,
every other team. All the 19 teams.
Because it's very
we don't want them to win, because if the win is 4 out of 4,
yeah,
and that is 12 maximum points. Already, gaps will be opening.
And nobody wants that.
Nobody wants that this early part of the season. Do I want that? Personally, I don't want that.
Okay.
I want the league to be a competitive one.
Extremely competitive.
And then talk to me about a potential draw for.
I mean, it's early
for Liverpool.
It's early in the season, but as I said, when you are champions, you are the team to beat. Everybody's looking at you.
Mm-hmm.
You should expect more games of this nature against opposition of this sort.
Yeah.
Because last season, a Burnley or all the other teams that were supposedly beneath Liverpool's level won't approach Liverpool the same way they did last season as they were this season. Now they are champions. Last season, there was almost no pressure on Slot's team.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, what version of Liverpool is this?
And the storylines were that he's inherited someone's team.
Exactly.
So this time around, you are building yours.
Everything blew by.
Spending, in excess of 400
but
million
you know
pounds.
what? Tactically, there's something I've observed. Since the introduction of Federico Chiesa, he's been asked to play through the middle.
Yeah.
I think that is tactically incorrect. Rather, if you've got Chiesa, you've got Salah, you've got Gakpo,
I'll put
Gakpo rather to come and play.
Yeah, and because they keep flying in the crosses.
Yes,
so for who to
head? I don't get it.
And it's strange for me because Gakpo has history of playing down the middle.
Playing down the middle as well.
Yeah.
And I'm
even
shocked
for the
that
Dutch team sometimes.
Chiesa rather is the one who's been asked to play through the middle, and with all. And
what's happening to Mr. Slot?
I don't know.
Yeah, because with the amount, I agree with Coach completely. With the amount of balls they are floating into the box, the height of Gakpo will be used.
Yeah.
In the middle.
Well, Adam, you were making a point before Coach came in.
I was saying that Liverpool are the team to beat this season.
Yeah.
Like, everybody's looking at them, and with the amount of investment that's come into the team, I'm sure not just the whole league, their fans too are looking at them that what kind of performance are we going to put up this season? And those in the league too are not going to sit down and be like, oh, you won the league last season, we are going to allow you to steamroll by us this season.
Mm-hmm.
So these kind of stubborn defenses are a thing that Liverpool will have to deal with. You see a double switch in the last, let's say, 10 minutes of the game. You can tell he wants the points.
He's bringing real.
Yeah, and it's getting real. What I will tell Liverpool fans this season is that, especially when they are playing teams that are in the lower half of the table this season, they should expect a lot of games like this. Games that will go on for long minutes where they are struggling to break people down. So the amount they've invested into the team, especially in the attacking facet of their team, will have to come to the fore this season. They'll have to build them out a lot, because a lot of teams will be stubborn to break down this season. You are the teams to beat. You are the champions of the land. So teams who will not want to.
Oh, it's a red card.
This is not a foul.
For who?
Oh boy, no, I disagree with this.
You see, he has a yellow card already.
No, but he has a. But this is
what was the challenge?
I mean, I completely disagree with this. Let's watch it again. I think VAR will have to intervene. You watch this. He picks up the ball. He didn't even touch him.
Oh, come on.
He didn't touch him.
That's not second yellow.
Come on.
He never touched him.
That's harsh.
He didn't touch him. There you go. He didn't touch him.
No, but he was not even going to pick the ball up again after that particular kick.
Oh, VAR will have to intervene.
No, because it's a second yellow card, I'm sure VAR
will intervene.
Yeah, if it was to be a straight red,
if it was a straight red,
VAR will intervene.
No, but this referee, look at where the referee was.
This is a yellow card.
He saw this. I mean, he's been spoken to. This is not even a yellow card.
I don't know why Coach is surprised though, but
no, man.
No, because this could favor
This is
Liverpool.
not even a yellow card.
It's not a yellow card.
It's a foul. It's a foul, all right. But I
don't
even think it's a yellow. It's a foul. All right.
He attempted to play the ball.
Yeah.
He didn't get the ball, and then because the Liverpool player rather ran into him and fell down.
Yeah.
No, man.
Look at the first tackle that got him the yellow.
No.
If you give that as a red, it's sort of understandable.
Even the first, his first yellow is understandable as a red.
But with this particular one,
Now Parker has been forced to make a quick substitution. I saw the
Amanda Broya.
This would be an
he was ready in Broa. Now he has to change his plans.
Yes, he's taking a South African or Foster.
Now you see, now he's throwing the coach's plan out the window.
If they were to lose the game as a result of this, it's criminal. It's completely criminal. You see, if the referee was far away from the scene, I would have given him the benefit of the doubt. But from where he stood, from where he was,
this sober slide territory.
I mean, he had a clear insight, clear view of what happened.
Yeah.
And I don't get it.
Coach, the referee is Michael Oliver.
Is that Michael Oliver?
Yeah, it's Michael Oliver.
The one and only.
Then I'm not surprised at this.
Well, let's see. After the free kick from Supposla, I'll try and get to YouTube and read some messages. The people are enjoying the conversation.
It will be unfair.
Oh no. Burnley will have to really be disciplined in the last few minutes of the game, because Liverpool are going to hit them with everything.
Liverpool win it. As a result of this, they'll win it.
Everything in their book, everything they have at their disposal, Liverpool will throw at them right now. And they're manless.
It becomes more difficult if Liverpool also does not win this. What's the conversation going to be?
Are you sure that this
double 07 loading?
It's all over for
07.
Oh no,
Julian Viet.
It's just 4 games. Now this is the
Which 4 games? If it's somebody's player, they'll be counted.
No. Me,
Man United bought Anthony for 80 million.
They were
giving it 2
personally,
games.
I start from 07. If you cross the 007 tier, then
so Liverpool have brought on 2 players. Rio Ngumoha and
Jeremy
Frimpong.
So you could see now they want to really attack. They've substituted Konate out.
What is Konate has come out. Yeah. Frimpong will go wide. Salah will go closer to whoever is in the middle. I think now he switched. Salah will go closer to whoever is in the middle, and then they are going to double up.
So Rio takes the left wing. He will play on the right.
On the right.
Yeah. Cut on to his favorite.
The problem is, you've got Bradley.
He's on the ball, I think, currently.
Yeah.
Now you've got Frimpong. What exactly are you trying to? How are you trying to arrow it into the middle? And who is going to be that arrowhead? Is it still going to be Chiesa?
No.
No.
Gakpo moves centrally now. You can see
Gakpo moves now.
centrally now.
Yeah.
Together with Chiesa.
Yeah, together with Chiesa. So I'm sure Chiesa will just play off Gakpo just a little. Then Salah moves just in close proximity of them in the forward line.
Salah has been awful in this game. Yeah.
No, awful per se. The entire team. I've been watching the game for the entire second half. He's not the only person who has been off. Everybody has been off.
Yeah, and now Scott Parker is making his own change. Yeah, bringing Armando Brown. I think he would just want to go long to him now. Any chance he gets, just in this case, because now it's the dying embers of the game.
He's a lazy player, you know that. He's extremely very lazy. He can't run. He can't do anything.
Oh, coach,
he has got a lot of crow, though. He has got.
Maybe that's why. Because look, I don't know, but he's terribly slow.
Yeah.
He doesn't hold the ball up well, and you need a bit more for, especially if it is the 10v11 and you are brought up there. You should be, when the ball goes to you. I think he looks a bit slimmer. Yeah. Maybe let's hope that, because there have been times where you look at him
and he looked a big,
very big. So let's hope that because everybody needs to contribute his or her fair share to this.
Yeah.
And if they were to get a point out of this, it would be a hugely massive point and a massive result.
Well, 1 minute to hit 90 minutes. Let me read some messages. I'll come back to the guys. This game will end pretty soon, and then we'll build up to the derby. Manchester City taking on Manchester United. It should be a good game. Nanaya Obafo says, does coach think the second goal for Brentford should have been an offside? Okay. If Semenyo backs...
He came from behind.
Yeah.
Garnacho was slept on the
We're
job.
having
That's
that conversation off Edo.
No, he wasn't off. In fact, VAR even looked at it.
Yeah.
If you watched the game yesterday, when the referee held it on until VAR looked at it and cleared that it was a perfect goal.
Okay. Elam Koisi says, if Semenyo backs 10 plus goals in the Prem this season, best believe he's just joins a top six team next summer. Okay. Neaton Comic says, the amount Liverpool has invested in the team and Viet, they shouldn't be struggling to break down a low block.
Hey.
Okay. Coftown Babe says, they want to let Liverpool win at all costs. Hey, VAR. He say, hey, Liverpool.
Liver. That's a nice one.
He also comes back to say that they've had easy games apart from the Arsenal game, so it's expected they do 4/4. At this point, they're about to do 3/4. You brought on you brought all these players on to get 2 shots on target with a laughing emoji. Okay. Gijo Barriga says, Seri, but there's Lavia there for Moises Caicedo. Okay.
No. They are two different. No.
Lavia, the man is always on the physio table.
No.
Always talking about Lavia.
You see,
when was the last time he played a competition?
Lavia gives you a different prospect.
No, but even that, how many games? Look, the man can't stay fit. Exactly. Just like Mason Mount.
Yeah. This one says, tell coach, make you can't do any alobia. Today I'm on coach. Every word, every phrase, I am listening carefully. He's talking about the upcoming game, City United. Okay, Senam says Gittins is a fantastic player. Leave him alone. Garnacho cry no be anything he can't do. Just give him time to play and stop putting pressure on him. Okay. Gijo Barriga says, please, can you ask coach on his thoughts so far of Enzo Fernandez? Coach, you want to answer that?
Enzo Fernandez,
yep.
The Chelsea captain?
Yep.
Or deputy captain? Deputy. I think so far he's been good. He scored some important goals for them. And
is he living up to the start?
No, but is he
together with Caicedo?
The fact is, was he worth? I mean, it was a buyout clause that got triggered.
That's also another conversation to have.
It was a buyout clause that got triggered.
This should be a goal, Jeremy. And they can't do
buyout clause that got triggered.
Oh, they're still struggling. I don't like to call it on Liverpool too soon, but it really looks like it's headed for a draw.
Well, 3 minutes.
No,
they added 3 minutes.
No, it's 5. They've done
92.
So
I still think they'll win it.
We still think they'll win it. We still think they'll steal one goal.
I feel now teams like Sunderland would know how to set up and play against.
They'll be paying rapt attention to this.
And a lot of the teams will be doing that.
And I feel the newly promoted.
You can choose to do that, but you need to be very tactically disciplined.
And can you stay?
That is the issue.
To 90.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Now this is difficult. No, this is difficult.
My goodness.
Come on, man.
Let's see.
This is difficult.
What's going on here?
Come on.
Hannibal?
Yeah. That is
Hannibal
completely senseless.
No, come on. This is difficult.
Completely senseless.
Red card, now this.
I think he stretched forward his hand. Let's look at it. Let's see.
Frimpong takes it on. Goes. Okay, now that's a penalty.
Oh, it's a penalty.
Well,
it's a penalty.
So it's a penalty for Liverpool.
Yeah, it's a penalty.
Oh boy, all the hard work undone.
Yeah.
Undone.
Salah about to get.
Hannibal looks dejected.
Salah about to make.
No, but you just have to put your hand behind your back once you're in the box.
Yeah. I'm sure he looked at
the
that.
cross wasn't even anything dangerous.
They would have dealt with it.
Yes.
Oh, come on. This is difficult.
Maybe Salah will miss.
No, he will miss. He scores.
Salah
See,
doesn't miss these.
When you have a player this senseless, completely undoing all the hard work, all the good work, all the excellent work of your team and your coach.
Literally the last minute.
He needs to go and then
literally
get punished. He scores all day.
Throwing it away.
I told you he scores.
So it's Liverpool
blast it in the net.
Living in late to beat Burnley. Mohamed Salah, Mo Salah.
See, he's the sort of player
happy.
you want to. He's the sort of player you want to have behind the ball. Look at the coach. Completely undoing all this good work.
He just made everything they did in 93 minutes.
Destroy everything.
93 minutes of work
everything.
Done by 10 seconds of silliness. It's ridiculous.
I mean,
well, so it looks like Liverpool are heading for 4 out of 4, right?
4 out of 4.
The perfect record so far in the team.
I'd maintain they would have still found a way in the last 2-3.
I didn't.
But not through this.
I didn't think they were finding a way if it wasn't the penalty. Personally, I don't think. They
when games like this are at this level, and you are the team at the receiving, that is where you need everybody to be focused, everybody to be on his A game. And if you look at if they knew they were going to lose the game this manner, would have just left it low. How can you behave like that? Player, you are there. Look at people who don't deserve to jubilate are all jubilating.
Offside.
Hey, bro.
As for the referee in the middle, as if he was waiting for. You see the speed with which he awarded the penalty.
Yeah,
like Oliver.
It was something like very simultaneous.
Yeah. Is this Salah's first goal?
No.
Okay.
He scored on the first day.
The first day.
Yeah, against
Bournemouth.
Extending his record.
Okay.
People are trying to draw.
Yep. Salah scoring on the opening day.
To
overtaking Wayne Rooney.
Yeah.
Okay, that's true.
People want to draw some comparisons into the GPL.
So his second.
We'll let it slide. We'll not mind them.
Hey, behave yourself.
I'm just saying.
His second goal. Mohamed Salah's second goal for Liverpool this season. Looks like Liverpool would take all 3 points. Away from Turf Moor.
That's
full
it.
Time.
That's it. Full time.
Yeah, so it's all over. Liverpool 1, Burnley 0, Mohamed Salah with a goal.
The Liverpool players, they are not happy.
Yeah. Guys, let's quickly wrap
it's
up.
painful. Look at the player.
We'll try and take some thoughts from the managers and see. Kwabena, just quick one on this. 4 out of 4 for Liverpool.
You see, this one, if it's Ghana and you do this, no more I bribe.
Oh no, but what? The sequence of events were just funny in the game. Like for me, if you ask me, like from Because I don't think that's a second yellow. First off, then
yeah.
The penalty is a penalty, but the second, I feel like all of that was induced after the.
Who is that? Michael Oliver.
Yeah,
Michael Oliver.
I found out this is
This
strange,
EPL referees.
but yeah, it's whatever.
The red card was never a red.
Yeah.
It was not even a yellow card.
It was not a yellow
Let
card.
alone to warrant a second yellow card and get the player.
If you call a foul for that, fine. But to give another card for that's strange for me if you ask me. But then I will.
Guys, let's quickly wrap up this. We'll try and see if we can get thoughts from the managers and then build up to the derby. Kabina, just quick thoughts on.
Yeah, so a good one for Liverpool. I'm sure they'll rather study how they'll play with such teams like this, the low block teams. I'm sure this game has really taught them how to play against them. And I'm sure when they're going to meet other teams that are going to play this low block, the likes of Sunderland and other teams, they are going to be very careful. But it's a good one for Liverpool. 4 out of 4 is good. 12 points. They want to just defend the Premier League that they won last season, and it's good for them.
Next up for Liverpool is, guess, Everton. After they play in the Champions League
Against Atletico Madrid. That's going to be a difficult game.
in the Prem, it will be Everton at the
an early kickoff game.
Anfield. Yep, 12:30.
Okay. We know where that is heading. We know where that is heading. At this point, we know where it's going.
Sorry, quick thoughts on this win for Liverpool. 4 out of 4.
Well, for Liverpool, a win is a win. Penalty is part of football. You need sometimes to get the team going. The momentum is important. They get it here. But it was a difficult win. They'll sit down and really analyze this game and know that there should be different ways of playing with the stars they have now. Not just what they were doing in this game.
Yeah.
They need to fashion out a way. Last week, we also saw how defensive they could be.
Mm-hmm.
Today, they did not show their offensive part. On the side of Burnley, this is a painful loss. For Scott Parker, he almost got a feather in the cap, but the handball undid everything and the penalty undid everything. The last time he played Liverpool, he got beat handsomely, beautifully, 9-0, and he was sacked out of a job. So if today he's back in the EPL, he faces them, and it's only a penalty in added time that actually undid everything for him. Well, it's a bad loss. A loss is a loss. It's a bad loss, but there's still more room that they can improve upon. They've seen how solid they can be defensively. They need to fashion out a way moving forward. For the red card, they need to appeal it.
Okay. Let me take Kelvin's thoughts. Kelvin, I don't know what you make about Salah this season. In 4 games, he has 2 goals in 4 games. I said something about the players that were brought in this season, especially the attacking players, would have to shoulder some of the goal-scoring responsibilities that Salah did last season. Just what I thought about him. In 4 games, he has 2 goals. I think it's a slow start, if you ask me.
Yeah, per his standards, I should say, it's a slow start. But then, if you invest the amount they've invested in their team and Salah is having a slow start, I think he can be afforded that because some of the other guys have come to the party early. Ekitike, for example, is Florian Wirtz that's proven to be a bit difficult. I don't doubt that he's been contributing to the performances, but then he's yet to get on the score sheets, and I don't think he has assisted a goal, if I'm mistaken.
Yeah.
So that will be their only worry when they want to see Florian get into the party very well. But so far, I think the striker is doing well. Slow spoke about Isak in his presser, saying that it's a bit too early this game, but we will definitely see him in the squad in midweek. So I'm sure from midweek to the weekend, he will get some minutes and become part of the team dynamic. So I don't think this season will be a season where Liverpool will be expecting too much from Salah. I think it should be a season where when he's available to contribute, he does his part, because he's even going to play the AFCON later on in the year. So there will be a part of the season that's an important part, the festive season, where he won't be around, and some of these guys will have to step in. So if he has scored 2 goals in 4 games and it's not really a conversation because some of the other guys are doing some of the heavy lifting, I think it's good for Liverpool. It's what they will be looking for, because he's at the tail end of his career. I don't think he has 4 more years left in him, probably 2 or 2 at most at the highest level. So if him not scoring a lot of goals at this point in time of the season is not a big problem, and Liverpool are still winning games, I think their fans should be good.
Okay. All right. So that's Liverpool wrapping up. Taking out 3 points at the turf more. Ugochukwu seeing a red card in the 84th minute. That penalty also came in 90 plus 5. The Burnley fans will not be too happy. But Arne Slot and his boys would also not care. It's 4 out of 4 for Liverpool. We are live on Channel 1 TV, City Sports GHA, and on X, City FM as well, on radio 97.3. Just in case you're driving, heading back from church, listening to us, and you're wondering, Liverpool just beat Burnley 4 out of 4. I am Gabi Ofen, in studio with Coach Christopher Nimley, Kelvin Edem Kai, Sedinam Edmond, and also Kobna Mafu. You can also join us by sharing your thoughts with us on 0549969996, 0549969996. Someone met me, right? Someone says, Gabi, I beg you, if you pronounce the numbers, if you take your time, I check like the rap. So yeah, let me take my time. Yeah, so the lineup for the Manchester derby is out. So let me try and see if I can run you through quickly. So City are starting with 4-3-3. Kuchanov, Diaz, Vardiol, O'Reilly, Donnarumma is starting. Oh boy. First start for him. A midfield three of Silva, Rodri, Tijani Reinders, a front three of Haaland, Foden, and Jeremy Doku. For United, it's a 3-4-2-1. Bayinda starts a back three of Euro, Delete, Shaw, Dogu, Gatti, Fernandez, Mazraoui, Ahmad, Mbeumo, and Benjamin Sesko. Starts for Manchester United. Big Sesko, yeah. After all the wait, you see the way coach talk.
Yeah. Dynamic Sesko.
After all the wait,
I pick it.
Sesko, I pick it. Them, I forgot.
You see the hypocrisy.
I pick it.
When we're talking about somebody who was bought 100 and something million, you are saying you give 007.
But I'm not saying anything for Sesko. Sesko has not done 7 games yet. I didn't say that.
Part of the matter is Sesko has arrived.
I didn't say anything. You see,
he has arrived.
Coach is being defensive.
No, I'm not being defensive. I like the way you're saying I pick it.
I pick it.
Bless them, pick it.
Oh no, but Vincent pick it. So we are laughing at them. So he has to pick.
You know.
Look, you know I was laughing because coach told me something, right?
I'm here.
After Panorama. Was it after Panorama or before Panorama?
Before Panorama.
Tell me to my face.
He says told you.
Okay, you let me
today is going to pick.
Okay. Hey, I beg, make you find a song.
Make you play. No, make you play on first.
Right now.
Before we will start everything.
Gabi, I'm working on Donnarumma. Gabi, I'm working on scorecard, so don't worry. Later on this evening, if it picks, coach will come and show us.
Oh yeah, you will do it on TV too.
Oh, you come. You do it.
Charlie. The fact is, can't worry. Oh, this is the Manchester derby. You see, this game is meant for both City and Manchester United. So don't worry at all. We are ready.
Okay.
You see our legend. This is a proper legend. They talk now.
Okay. Let me just try and run our listeners through the lineups again. I had to do it real quick initially. So, it's the derby. City taking on Manchester United at 3:30 p.m. Kickoff is in a bit, 25 minutes. We'll try and see if you can get the thoughts of the two managers, and then we'll bring you up to speed with regards to that game. It should be a really, really good game between the two teams. I mean, people say their game has lost its whatever, but I think it still has it. But before that, this is a special request from Coach Christopher Nimley to all the Manchester United fans.
Now good day.
Enjoy.
I pick it.
Shaking my meal, I get
Look, today be today.
This is for the party. But I am
We are here. After by 4:20, 4:30 stay.
Supposed to declare. Can't worry.
Okay.
See,
Coach,
let me tell you one thing about Manchester United. When Man United is going to be involved in these big games, look, we are the most calm of supporters.
Okay.
It's time for a big game. We don't panic. It is when the big game, that is where we show our true character. Manchester United's biggest problem in recent times has been their inability to deal with the smaller teams.
Yeah.
Not with the big teams. Because in big games, you don't need to be motivated by anybody.
Yeah.
If you cannot get your boots on and run that extra mile because it's a big game, then you don't need to be there. Look, this is not De Bruyne, this is not David Silva, this is not what have you. Those days are gone. I said it after week number 1. Before even they kicked the ball against Wolverhampton, I said this team will put fear in nobody. Don't get me wrong, they are a very good team, capable of beating any team. But the fear factor is no longer there.
Okay.
And I have said that if United were to show up, when I say show up, just show what you did against Arsenal.
Yeah.
It's home and dry. It's home and dry.
Home and dry.
Oh no more. Kagbena Obana moves no much fly here.
Hey.
Apeke Seshko.
Hey.
Already.
You see, if it is Chelsea who are going to play Man City, some people are saying, hey, they will have been quiet. They will be stammering. They will not know what to say. But we are here.
Zexi is warming up.
You see, look, today you will see what will happen. It's a game of football. You win, you lose, you draw. But I'm very confident. I am very, very confident.
Okay.
Per the statistics, per the data, per everything that has been clearly displayed so far, I think Man United can take this team on today.
Okay. We'll get into analysis pretty soon. But let me just run you through the starting 11 for both teams again. For Manchester City, it's a 4-3-3. Donnarumma with his first start. A back four of Kuchanov, Ruben Dias, Josko Vardiol, Nico O'Reilly. That's the back four for Manchester City. A midfield 3, Bernardo Silva, Rodri, Tiani Reinders. And a front 3 of Foden, Haaland, Jeremy Doku. For Manchester United, manager is Ruben Amorim. Formation is a 3-4-2-1. Out of Bayinda starting the back 3 of Euro, Delete, Luke Shaw, Mazraoui, Bruno Fernandes, Ugarte, and Dogu. And a front 3 of Amad Diallo, Brian Mbeumo, and Benjamin Sesko. For the bench, United have got Casemiro, Fredrickson, Tom Heaton, Haven, Lamens, Leon, Maguire, Mainu, and then Joshua Zexi. Let's get the thoughts of Manchester City boss Pep Guardiola.
Yeah, we felt that we had to start, with the players in this moment that we didn't start in the best way. For the players that have a composer and he's not going to save a problem. The team and the hacks and our body language will save us.
Has the international break helped you recover a couple of players? Obviously, see Foden's ready to go, Gvardiol ready to go.
Yeah, and we lose sometimes to someone like John and Mamouche. So Omar. So yeah, always happen international break. Of course, when you don't play in 2 weeks and Phil was close and Josko was close, that helps, of course.
Thank you, Pep.
You're very welcome.
Seshko makes his first Premier League start. Do you have the sense that now's the time, that he's ready, or is it actually a case that he's been pressed into action a little bit because of the injuries you have?
Both. Of course, that injury of Cunha and Mason Mount at the same time. But also the game, I think, asked a little bit from Ben to use the pace behind the space, because Manchester City is a team that stretch, that put the team really narrow, so we have more space behind. So he's ready to start, and this is a good game for him.
I think most people's best guess at your team would have had Kobbie Mainoo coming in and Bruno moving further forward. You haven't gone that way. Looks like Ahmad moves into one of the 10s. What's you thinking?
We need I think, again, if the last answer that I gave you, we need more like a winger inside play inside than an extra midfielder. That's my feeling. I think we are going to have more space behind. Ahmad played in the national team, and I saw it during this week. A lot of games he played as a 10 in Sunderland. He played in the national team on the left, so he could start on the left. We can change also, so we will see during the game.
All right, so it's the 197th edition of the Manchester Derby. Manchester City taking on Manchester United at the Etihad Stadium. Both clubs have actually endured the troublesome start to the season, with City languishing in the bottom half and United flattering to deceive once again, especially after the shock cup exits. Akush, why are you laughing? Oh, you said
just look at the way you. It's on the face of all with witness. You say Man City what?
I'm taking delight
No, you say Man City what?
It's a troublesome start for
United what?
I mean,
flattering to deceive.
But you guys are flattering to deceive.
Oh boy. That's good.
Coach, let's get into the analysis. Just talk to me. I'm interested to know your thoughts about Pep's decision to go with Donnarumma. I think on Panorama you spoke briefly about him moving away from something he thought would not work for him. That's letting go of Joe Hart. Stuck with Ederson de Moraes for a long time. Went on to win 6 PL titles. Now he's gone back to something he actually let go in Donnarumma. What are you expecting from him? What is the thinking behind that decision?
You see, he was asked, and fundamentally what he said was that he's not going to ask Donnarumma to do things that he cannot do. And that is what I really want to look at. I want to see whether at the least opportunities the players will go back to him for him to start the build-up from the back. Because once you admit that you are not going to allow him to do things that he cannot do, I want to see how that. I mean, Donnarumma's ability as a goalkeeper, his quality as when it comes to dealing with shots, nobody doubts that. He's one of the best in the business. But at the end of the day, too, there are times where he can have some very funny times in goal.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're a Manchester United fan, you look at Donnarumma, you look at Bayenda, you ask yourself, who would you prefer in your goalpost? All day, you present Donnarumma and Bayenda will go for the Italian. But he's on the opposite side. And at the end of the day, you can only hope that Bayenda will have one of his best ever game and Donnarumma will bring back one of his very shocking performance. But the two goalkeepers in terms of quality, Donnarumma clearly is the one with the most quality. But having said that, like I said, I want to see whether Pep will allow Man City to give the ball to him and for him to trigger the press under pressure. Because we did see that when Ederson was there, even under pressure, they could go to him, he could control, he could dribble pass, and then he could pick those long, intelligent passes, and eventually that results in a goal. So that is what we are really wanted. But having said that, I mean, Man City, in my view today, are very weak at the laterals. Because if you look at the team they've put up there, those laterals are not the first choice laterals.
So you mean Doku and...
fullbacks.
The fullbacks, okay, sorry. The fullbacks, Kuchanov and O'Reilly.
Of course. If you are Manchester United.
Hey, this Kuchanov guy, who is the sheikh?
No, but at the end of the day...
He's not properly fit.
Yes.
Yeah.
And these are the sort of things that you hope that Amorim's men will quickly identify and go for and try to expose. And then in midfield, Tijani, Bernardo Silva, and Rodri. Rodri, everybody knows my stance on him. When he's fit, he's the master. Nobody does that job better than him. But is he that fit?
Yeah.
Is he in the position to dominate like he used to? I don't think so. I think he would need a bit, because he's not played football, competitive football, for over a year.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, if you look at how important he is in the setup, his technical skill set, what it brings to the party, would he be a bit worried and concerned? Because we all know that when it comes to retrieving the ball in the transition, he proved to be one of the best, if not the best in the business. So I think there's a problem there. And then if you look at the wide man of Man City, Phil Foden, he's not been in the best of form, isn't it? After winning the best player in the EPL, we all saw him last season, completely a pale shadow of himself. Doku, he can have a very good game. He can have one of a stinker of a game where his end product is not the sort of thing you want to write home about. Of course, Erling Haaland, nobody doubts it. You present the chance, he buries them all day. You give him 10 chances, he's one of those strikers in the business that will put away 8 or 9 out of 10. So on the part of Man City, they want to create for him immediately. So if you are a Man United, Yoro, delete, look Shaw, I think that is a much more stable back line. As wing backs, there's Dogu, there's Mazuari. These two guys defensively will help going forward. My only problem is that the chap of Man City on the left fullback or playing left fullback may not be exposed by Mazuari. So I expect Brian Bremo in his number 10 role to draw a bit more there and then use that as the cutting edge. Go past him, bully him, and then move in. With Bruno Fernandes clearly giving them a bit of an attacking arrival on the blind side of the Man City people. Ugarte, I think this is the game that defines him.
Okay.
I remember this game last season. He was my best player. He's not half the best of start to the season. His passing has not been good.
Yeah.
He wins the ball, he gives them away. If there's any game where he cannot afford to do that, it is a game like this. You see what the interviewer asks Amorim.
Yeah.
Most people thought, who are those people thinking what? That it should have been Kobe Meno. You see, very typical of them.
Agenda question.
Agenda question. At the end of the day, we've seen Kobe against Grimsby Town. We saw Kobe against Burnley. Did he convince? No, he didn't convince anybody. His time will come. Rather, you should, if you are a Kobe Menu centered, oriented person, you should be hoping that Assad, when the chances are presented to him, he should force the manager not to drop him again. I think he will have some part to play in this game. And when he comes on, he should be able to stand his authority and help dominate. Because look, this Man City team, I will say it again and again, they don't put fear in any team. And I'm maintaining my stand. I am maintaining a stand because I don't know the United themselves that will show up. They'll be very unpredictable. But if you look at the 3 games that Man United have played this season, I think if they play like that today, they win.
Wow.
Because we saw them against Arsenal. We saw them against Fulham in the first 65 minutes. We saw them against Burnley. Although it took a last-minute penalty for them to win, that game should have been over in the first 30 minutes. I think if they show anything closer to that, they win the game.
They win the game.
Yeah, I have no doubt about that. But my only worry is that they should now get used to the fact that there's a target man there.
Okay.
Šeško is there. Ahmad, Bruno Fernandes, and of course, Brandon Buemo, Dogu. There's a target man there. He's not only accustomed to scoring goals, he's got good feet. He can play, he can dribble, he can give back, he can link up play. So get him involved. Again, another thing that you need to highlight is the fact that is it Guardiola? Eh?
Yeah, Guardiola. Just go Guardiola.
Has he played this season?
Not really.
No, not really.
Yes.
I think this is his first game.
His fitness has been
been suspect, and the fact that he's not used to playing alongside Diaz.
I really think the City backline has issues.
No, they've got issues.
So he has not played this season.
Yeah, this is first game.
This is first game.
This is first game. So if you are Man United, these are things that you should be able to capitalize on. So look.
And the fullback.
O'Reilly.
Yeah, no, not even O'Reilly. O'Reilly has debuted there.
Oh,
Kushanov. I think both Kushanov and Guardiola.
Kushanov naturally is not a right back. He's a centre back.
So
if you push
and O'Reilly too is not also a left back. He's
so I mean, all United need to do is to show up. If they show up, they win.
City have got a lot of weakness.
A
lot.
Especially in their backline.
Yeah, a lot.
So United should be targeting those areas.
Even in the middle, I even feel that
Bernardo Silva has gone past the years where he'll pick the ball and dribble pass and come.
That's true.
If he's dribbling, he'll be
circling
around the center circle. Inside the center circle, it's about OD-like commentary display. That one you want to move away from.
For the City team, I'm expecting a lot from Phil Foden today. I'm expecting a lot from him today. He has not been that guy ever since he picked that award up. it's just been disappointing performance after disappointing performance, and with some fitness issues in between there that some people want to throw that on. Fair enough. But if you were the best player in this team some seasons back, and this team is trying to crawl its way back to what we used to know it to be, you should be at the forefront of that. So I'm expecting a big performance from him today. I think he should lead City in terms of how he will perform today for the other players to follow. There are a lot of things that aren't great about the team today. A lot of things that aren't settled. There's not a comfortable Man City starting 11 heading into this game. So you need a big performance from people like that. People who can pick the team up. People who have the quality to be able to make a difference for City. And I think Foden has that. I just want to see that more often when he's in a City shirt.
Okay. Well, in the next 8 minutes, kickoff is on. It's Manchester City taking on Manchester United. You're still listening to the Republic of Football 97.3. I'm Gabby of in studio with Coach Christopher Nimley, Kelvin Edem Kai, Sedina Edmond, and Komina Mafu. We're taking a quick break. When we come back, the conversation continues. I'll read your messages and we'll bring you up to speed with regards to the game, which kicks off at 3:30 p.m. Don't change it. I'll be back after this. at 3:30 p.m. So kickoff is just in the next 2 minutes. Speaking of the 3:30 p.m. kickoffs, there's one at the Etihad Stadium where Manchester City will take on Manchester United. That's week 4 of the PL. You can join a conversation by texting into the show 0549 96996 0549 986 996. I'm Gabriel Fair. Let me read some messages. Let me turn attention to our WhatsApp guys, and I'll come back to the YouTube. Trig from Dowenya says, I fear Arsenal would win the league this season, but today we'll score United and Liverpool would win the game. Okay. The rise of Manchester United begins today, thanks to Onana for the move. Glory, glory, Manchester United, with the Bole emoji. The Bole emoji.
That's laid the foundation for United.
But Onana, this season, Onana has not been in the EPL.
Oh, no. Thanks to him, we are out of the Carabao Cup. What are you talking about? Grimsby Town. He gave away 2 goals.
Okay, guys, the red card was never a red card, but this tackle on McAllister in the first half that has come to haunt him. The tackle was supposed to be a red card, but both the on-field referee and the VAR got it wrong. So it's the player's passing that came back to haunt.
I don't even think
Maybe
the referee went back. He was told that that should have been a red card.
For starters,
so he hadn't pegged the least chance you go.
Well, me, I don't even think that McAllister was a red card. That was a yellow, if you ask me.
Well, yeah.
But if you gave a red card for that, I will understand it.
Okay.
Let
me take some more messages. Williams Adams, the psalmist, says Liverpool is going to win. Tell coach that he's United, they'll lose today. I'm one of the former Ghana Christian International High School kitchen worker. Coach, you know him?
I don't know him.
Okay.
I know him.
You know him, okay. Let's get to YouTube, guys. Let's get to YouTube. Interesting convo over there. Some guys are doing predictions. This one says Manchester City 3, United 1. Okay. Samuel Nuba. Sweet Kwame says, let's go Man City. Sweet Kwame also says, Pep will win this game. Edu Boateng says, hey, coach, are you... Wilson Klopp says, Pep just win this game. Okay. Sweet Kwame says, Kuchanov will be good pass. Okay. Benjamin Sam says, greetings to coach. Tell Man United to use... Hey, I know they see what you read, my guy. I mean, who they watch on? This one says, Paul Sanja says, coach, I wish you wait before jubilation, but because this is your Man U team, it's not trusted.
I don't wait till my team wins before I support my team. You see, I mean, I'm not the sort of supporter who hide my identity, my feelings, because you see, I understand the game of football.
You can't help it.
I'll win, lose, and draw. I say United will win. So if United don't win, the world must come to an end.
Okay. Newtown Comics says, useless for 94 minutes. You score a penalty and you jubilate like you've been playing like a world beater.
Charlie, what's important is the green. The green, and they were wearing a green jersey. 3 points.
Yeah.
Hey. Wow.
Gijo Barriga says, if I should use one word to describe Cole Palmer, it will be class. The guy is a combination of Fabregas, De Bruyne, and Iniesta. The Chelsea boys that too. Well, the game at the Etihad started though. It's goalless. The game everybody's been waiting for. Manchester City taking on Manchester United.
Coach,
at the Etihad
your
Stadium.
favorite referee too over here?
Who is
Anthony
he?
Taylor.
Oh, now can we be a fan? Be correct.
Guys, let's talk about this. United frequently keep their best performances, right, for the Etihad, because in Guardiola's 16 home league defeat, a City manager, Cotta have been inflicted by the Red Devils, including last season.
Yeah.
When Diallo inspired that comeback, that 2-1 win in dramatic circumstances. Let me talk to you, Sedi. I mean, coach has spoken at length. The weaknesses in that City backline, I think I agree. You can actually see the press is beginning to show on the part of United. And that front three would have a lot of work to do if they want to commit that back four of Manchester City, including Donnarumma. to do all sorts of things that Dona is not comfortable with?
Well, I feel it's going to be it's already started. It's going to be a very interesting tactical battle. Some movement already happening. The first offside of the game from Tijani Randers, that a player I'm expecting to turn into some form of prime Yaya Toure today. Reason being,
you make yourself laugh.
Reason being, the gentleman Ugarte, and the man Bruno Fernandes. Obviously, Bruno Fernandes is not your combative midfielder. He's not going to be the one to put in those tackles, leaving the job to Ugarte. Once Ugarte gets a yellow card, we know what's next. He would slow down and gradually maybe be yanked off. Or Ugarte himself, when he gets the ball, what would happen? He needs to easily just find an outlet and release. But City players in midfield are very comfortable with the ball and on the ball. It's just the problem of the fitness of Rodri. That's the major question in that particular midfield. So for me, the game is going to be won in midfield. The coaches have put their best foot forward in midfield. When you look at that City bench, there's nothing to write home about. Compared to the United bench, the City bench is nothing to write home about. You've got Matthias Nunez, and then you've got the gentleman Savinho. Aside these two, then maybe you can mention Trafford as a goalkeeper, but he's not going to come on and become a midfielder. That's the problem. But you turn your attention and you look at Manchester United, who have already now tested
the City bench part is
so Chesko has already got one shot on, possibly on target. I need to confirm that, but he's got one shot off. Beautiful 10, let it fly. One shot on target, easily handled by Donnarumma. So
it didn't have so much power behind it.
Donnarumma is also kicking the ball with his feet. So it's good, and they give the ball away under that particular kind of pressure again. He comes out, punches the ball, gets into his man, and
but the Donnarumma guy, he's a big guy.
Really big guy.
Really big. It's got really this.
I want to see him and Nick Voltemade in a game. What's going to happen and how he's going to handle Dan Burn as well.
Voltemade is 6'6".
But
and
Dan Burn
is what?
Dan Burn is taller than Voltemade.
That's
let me check Dona's height.
So that's where it gets interesting. But for Pep, bringing in such a goalkeeper shows that maybe he's about to play a different card.
Okay, so Dona is 6'4".
Yeah, 6'4". So Voltemade is a big man, really, really big man.
And look at how we were even seeing. Oh God. This is going to be interesting, but I feel that Pep is trying to start something again by bringing in the man Donnarumma. Because we've seen him pioneer or really being the front man with that whole play from the back system. It's not working for him again because a lot of teams have figured it out. He's trying to bring something new by going against whatever he believes.
So he's trying to move away from a certain philosophy he stuck with for a very long time,
and also maybe decide to go long, because going long has been one of the sequence that
in terms of going long, he's actually gone with that style of playing. It's won him a game against Chelsea. They played a similar way.
That one, it was the Chelsea team that was, I mean, they were not alive to the situation. They were pressing, but the press was not caught, and they left the ball to I think the Man City goalkeeper, and then he hit it long all the way to Ederson, and then that resulted in the goal.
But aside that, Manchester United on their side have a lot riding for them into this game. Like I keep saying, the underlying numbers is really, really looking positive for United. They are leading in a lot of attacking metrics. They are leading in a lot of the attacking metrics in there. And for me, if I could just go through a couple
you can
of
do
them,
that. You can do that.
It's very, very positive. So when it comes to total shots, proud to this game, Manchester United had the highest total shots of 55 in the entire EPL. They had the highest expected goals, but had not.
So this stats is around the last 3 games, right?
Yeah. So now you can even add a little more to that. You can add 1 or 2 to that. So now, proud to this game, it was 55, and then they had expected goals of 6.8, higher than any other team in the league. And also shots on target, they were 4th. So the underlying numbers, are looking good. And accurate crosses per game, they were the first with 6.7 per game. And also accurate long balls, they were actually also leading with 31.7 prior to this game. And touches in the opponent's box prior to this game, as at the end of the game week 3, they had 99 touches in the opponent's box, higher than any other team, higher than a Manchester City, higher than a Chelsea, higher than a Liverpool, higher than an Arsenal. Wow. Arsenal are actually, in all the metrics I've mentioned or gone through, Arsenal are not in the top 4. But Manchester United are ranking high up in the various metrics. So the underlying numbers are looking positive for Manchester United. They just need to start converting the expected goals into actual goals, and then it will begin to look good for the team.
Okay. Adam, just what are you expecting from two teams who have very similar starts to the season?
I'm sure both of them, this is the fixture both of them will want to use to guess their
is
season.
That Magua?
Yeah. Your captain, my captain, our captain.
Oh, Charlie.
Who's captain? You and who captain?
Somebody is your captain.
Because he's our
Who's
captain.
Why is he on your team?
He's on the bench, you say he's our captain.
Maguire is our captain. As I was saying, this is the perfect game for both teams to use to get their season back on the track they would like it to. I'm sure United will want to finish in a position that means they'll have European football at the end of the season. City wouldn't like where they were last season with their performances and how they kind of labored to a Champions League position. I'm sure they'll want to assert themselves better early on in the season, and they have not started well. So what presents itself as a better opportunity than the Manchester derby? There you can pick up some points, pick up confidence, more importantly, confidence, because sometimes you just need to get the ball rolling. You just need to pick up points in the game that means a lot to the playing body and to the fans, and it just kind of kickstarts the way you want your season to go.
Yeah.
So I'm sure both teams will be looking at this game. All of them have their own respective problems, and I think it's a fair shot for each team here. It's not one of those situations across the last few years where CC are clearly the team that are going to dominate and come away with the points. I don't think anyone knows who's going to win this game heading into the game. So I'm expecting an exciting game. I expect to see goals from both teams, and let's see. I think the team who will be
yellow card,
the team who will be able to win the midfield battle today
will win it.
You should be showing him a yellow card.
Bernardo Silva is misbehaving.
What is that?
Charlie,
you see Anthony Taylor in behavior. You should be showing him a yellow card. He's pulling the man.
Oh boy.
This is a clear yellow card.
Charlie, the guy can't.
You see, Amorim is. It's a clear yellow card.
He can't stand Patrick.
Oh, I'm shocked.
Oh boy. Well, our good friend David Kweku Safaro says, upon all the fantastic expected starts, said he, why are they where they are after?
No. So, like I said, in the end, they should convert. You see, coming out with the expected goals is as a result of the number of shots you are able to have a game. There's a certain matrix to calculate that versus the shot on target. Once a shot is on target, that means a goalkeeper is actually saving that shot. But the quality of that shot, you understand? Maybe look at Gittins' baby shot yesterday. It's considered shot on target, but it's a baby shot. You understand? Look at Šeško's shot. Šeško actually hit the target, but Donnarumma made the save look very easy. So it is their ability to convert these expected goal statistics into
goals.
Actual goals.
Okay.
That's what would count.
Okay. Well, 10 minutes, Manchester City 0, Manchester United 0, 97.3, the Republic of Football, live on Channel 1 TV. On radio 97.3, on X City Sports JHA Channel 1 TV, and on YouTube as well. You can text us 054996 996 054996 996. The final game in week 4 of the English Premier League. We would have to talk some Italian football and some Spanish La Liga as well. Whilst keeping tabs on the game at the Etihad Stadium. For the Spanish La Liga, let me see. Barca in action later today against Valencia at 7 p.m. Osasuna will take on Rayo Vallecano later nope, that's early on today at 4:30 p.m. Yeah. And the man to help us appreciate what's going on in Spain is our man, Kelvin Edemkai. He's keeping tabs on all the juice coming from Spain. Kelvin, what's Barcelona saying?
Barcelona is heading into a week of tough fixtures with a lot of injuries. That's just what's coming out.
What's happening? What's Hansi Flick doing to the boys?
Oh, Charlie, Hansi Flick, he get that. You boys just deal with farm. The Spanish national team, he complained at his presser about the treatment of how they've been handling Yamal across the last 2 games. Apparently, he finished the first game in the qualifier with a knock, and instead of them to send him back to Barcelona, they gave him a painkiller and made him play the next game to about 79 minutes. And what he found problematic was the fact that Spain were 3-0 up at halftime against Turkey.
Mm-hmm.
He could have been yanked off. He didn't need to play that many minutes. 45 minutes was enough. They kind of had the game in the back. So he expressed dissatisfaction at how they are handling it. And it's important to remember that Barcelona have had a history of having players getting injured or having fitness problems when they were with the national team. I don't know if you remember when Pedri, the year Pedri broke into the team, he went to the Euro and went to play at the Olympic Games right after. During that period, De La Fuente, the Spanish coach now, was the coach of the under-23 team that went to the Olympic. Fermin himself finished the last Euro and was released from the national team to go and play in the Olympic team, which Barcelona had problems with. It still happened anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Gavi got his ACL injury after Spain had qualified for the Euro, which he missed, and he was playing in a meaningless qualifier against Cyprus, and he ruptured his ACL. Even in that game, when he got hurt initially, they made him play for about a few more minutes. They sprayed his leg and made him play for a few more minutes. That's aggravated the injury. So I think Barcelona have a lot of issues with the Spanish national team regarding how they've taken care of some of their players. And Lamine is kind of like, if not Barcelona's best player, one of Barcelona's best players. So I don't think the technical team are too happy with what has happened over in the international break. And Barcelona have Valencia today, tough game in the La Liga, if you know La Liga well. Newcastle midweek, that's a tough place to go to. So I don't think Flick is the happiest of men this weekend, because he would love to have his team at full strength. He doesn't have Balde already. He got injured before the international break came along. Frankie de Jong took a knock on his national duty with the Netherlands. And Gavi had a little complication with his knee before the international break came in. So he's already looking at his team depleted before these games are coming, and now his best player is not available for him in some of the important games that are coming up. So I'm not sure he's the happiest of men.
And to add to yesterday to Madrid won. Kylian Mbappe scoring and assisting. Ada Gula scored, right?
I don't even think that those things will be on his mind now, because it's really early in the season. So now I'm sure he just wants his players to be able to. Barcelona haven't looked at their best in the first 3 games of the season. I mean, we've gotten some results. They drew before the international break came along, and that's the game I don't think Hansi was surprised to draw. Barca kind of struggles when they go to Rayo. But I'm sure he wants to get back to how they were playing, the level to which they were playing. And to do that, you need all your players at your disposal. So having some of your key players not fit at important times is just not great heading into some of the games Barcelona is heading into this week.
Okay, so for Spain, Madrid are top. They are a perfect record, 4 wins out of 4 games, 12 points, 8 goals conceded. 8 goals scored and 2 goals conceded. Athletic Bilbao are second. 9 points. They've won 3. They've lost 1. Getafe are third. Villarreal fourth. Barca fifth. So 2 wins, 1 draw. If they win today, they would get 10 points and take the place of Athletic Bilbao. So that's it with regards to the La Liga. We'll get you the highlights on TV a bit later. Scorecard at 9 p.m. So you want to join us, we'll give you more updates or more analysis on that when that's how it plays out. Let me see if I can just get to the Serie A, and then I will come back to the PL. For the Serie A, yesterday was Napoli, the Serie A champions. They ran away 3-1 winners over Fiorentina in that game, and that Juve Inter Milan game was a very, very good one. The Thuram brothers getting
an early game of the season contender.
Yeah,
early game of the season contender.
Christian Kivu, he's doing all sorts of things with the Inter team. Sadi, you want to have a bite on that?
Well, for me, it was a fascinating Derby d'Italia, aka Derby de Thuram.
That's a nice one. Happiest football dad in the world right now.
Oh yeah. For you to be in the stadium, see two of your sons play the game that made you famous and play it at a high level. And
Sadi, hold on.
Big shout outs going out to
Phil Foden.
See, we've got to blame a Ghanaian for this goal.
Yeah.
I guess I called on him.
Phil Foden has given Manchester City the lead. It's Manchester City 1, Manchester United 0.
This is what I expect of Foden. This is what I need from Foden.
Yeah. Charlie,
did somebody get hurt?
Yeah, I feel someone. I think someone has gotten hurt because maybe a steward also, because the barrier was pushed over small.
Oh, you can tell Foden needed that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So City have taken the lead against United.
As a football player, your primary goal is to play football. The fashionista stuff, yeah.
Who are you moving to right now?
That's a good goal.
Yeah, very good. Okay, let's see it again.
Doku.
Oh boy, sweet.
Oh wow. Gets it again. Okay, they were ball watching.
No, they
were ball watching.
No, nobody was ball watching.
Coach, Ugarte went with him.
Ugarte went with him. Foden was very loose. Okay, nobody was closer to him to be able to put in the tackle. So that was, in fact, he needed to generate the power and take the ball away from Bayende.
Yeah,
you understand. So that's what I'm saying. It was a very, very good goal. I mean, Doku was very fortunate because the first cross got blocked, and then he fell into his path again, and then he just immediately return it to where it came from.
Just when coach spoke about how he needs to step up this season.
Yeah.
What a way to announce that.
That should be a yellow card.
You are still alive in that Manchester City team. So it's Manchester City 1, United 0 at the Etihad Stadium. Phil Foden.
He's too excited. He should calm down. Because I think he should be yellowed for that.
That should be a yellow card.
He put in a nasty tackle.
Yeah, I was about to say something just before they scored. Anthony Taylor is more or less giving them all the 50-50 chances.
It's giving Manchester City
all the 50-50
that should be a yellow card.
That shouldn't be. This is a clear foul. That should warrant a yellow card.
I don't even know why the throw has been given. That should be a yellow card.
If what was given to Ugochukwu is a yellow card, then this is even a red card.
Unless maybe there was no contact and
it should be a dive and a yellow card to Ahmad. You see, either ways.
Yeah, either ways, yeah.
It's Anthony Taylor is back at it. Yeah. Oh Lord.
Well,
oh Lord. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's City with the lead at the Etihad Stadium. Just 90 minutes played in the first half. Let's see.
I mean, it's like it came against the run of play.
Yeah.
So
let's see what happens.
It's an open game. The two teams are really going at it. They are really going at it. So let's see how it goes.
Okay. So it's a Phil Foden goal. Bravely launching himself at a cross from Jeremy Doku and giving Alta Bayinda no chance with a close range header into the left of the goal. Manchester City 1, United 0. Charlie.
The YouTube people are you,
Yeah. David is misbehaving on me in my WhatsApp. I'll pick you.
Oh, the last season, the same thing happened. They took the lead. United came back and beat them. If you understand football, 20 minutes and the team is down.
Hold on.
But the game is not finished.
It's a
hold on.
It's a
but if United lose, we'll still play the APK.
Whether they lose or they win, you play. After all, you've been playing it anytime they lose.
Anyway,
look at it. After all, you've been playing it anytime they lose. Don't worry.
We'll still play. Yeah,
it's still ongoing.
The YouTube guys are reacting. They say what? Coach Nimley and excuses.
Have I given any
You guys should preview the Champions League games for we the investors. Don't worry, we'll do that for you. Finally, Doku is given an assist There's Champions League this week. Yep, more football for you to watch. Coach go explain tire every season. Laughing emoji. Phil Foden always scoring against United. I like it like this when the goals, like when there's a goal and then they are trying to pick on some of the analysis we do at the same time when the goal has showed up. It said Pep City is on show. Charles Kwame says, "Hey, Shesko, Imani and Princess, please, can I ask you about your personal?" I don't get the message. Are you asking of my personal handle or something? Maybe if you can text back. Sweet Kwame says, "Leave Bernardo alone." Moses Kote says, okay, he wants to get in touch with Coach. We'll try and see what we can do about that.
To do what?
He says he's seen a certain footballer who plays like Kudus. So. Prince, I said, why are you laughing?
What have I done again?
Prince Ameleke says the fact that City lost their last game does not mean a certain Amorim will teach Guardiola how to win his games. Okay. Sweet Kwame says Anthony Taylor go mess up. Yeah, so he just predicted the future. Okay, this one, Michael Menu says City 1 United 2. Sweet Kwame says Burnley messed up. Please, nothing on the Chelsea 74 charges. We'll bring you up to speed. Another one says, this is from Shish. It says 115 charges and 74 charges FC have taken their titles. have had their titles taken. But the YouTube guys, they are just messing up. Well, but yeah, it's 23 minutes. Manchester City have taken the lead against United. So let's talk about that Phil Foden goal.
Yeah.
You said that the United backline, just sleeping on the job.
Well, okay.
Oh boy.
So that is from the guy I said was going to act as if he's prime.
Is that Reinders?
Exactly the player. You see, exactly the player. In him, City have bought a gem, and to replace him, AC Milan have gone to market and done their thing. And done their thing because as at now, it's not gelling in their midfield.
Yeah, have they even replaced him?
Yeah, they bought 2 different players to try and replace him. They bought 2 replacements and actually got one on a free.
Yeah.
They got 40-year-old Modric on a free and then bought 2 replacements. I'll get you the names of the players. They bought one guy from the Belgian league and another as well. But to talk about Foden's goal was well taken. He saw the space, moved into it. Doku was doing Doku things, but he got a second chance to actually put in a better ball, put in a ball that managed to get into the center part of the penalty box that had no Manchester United player standing there at that moment.
Yeah.
You have Phil Foden being one of the shortest players on the pitch to actually connect with an aerial ball and get a goal. It was well taken, good for his personal momentum because he's needed this. He has come under a lot of scrutiny since that particular PFA player winning season.
Yeah,
he has gone missing.
He's a one-season wonder.
Purple patch.
Charlie, see the way the Viking trapped the ball.
The critique is well deserved because he's kind of been lost.
Silva taking the ball again.
The guy, you just got the ball. You Silva, you are standing. You got the ball.
Yeah.
And Haaland is still moving.
He's not well positioned.
The ball
he's
back
giving the ball back.
I thought he was going to let the shot fly. But well, because that was a really good breakaway. Haaland did well stealing the ball there.
But the Haaland guy in legs long.
You bust your brain there.
It's coach self-conf. The way he just trapped the ball in.
No, I think the Man United defender was very weak in the tackle because these are
that was
50-50.
That was who delayed.
No, I think
Euro.
It was Euro.
The Euro. Anyway. Well, Sadi, you're making a point.
Yeah, so I'm saying that it's very good for him as a player to take this on. The AC team, AC Milan, they went ahead to buy the likes of Adrian Rabiot.
Oh,
yeah.
But he had a bust up at Marseille.
He was juvie, right?
No. He had a very nice episode at Marseille.
Marseille,
with a fellow player, and I think both of them have left the club.
how do you call it? De Zerbi sent both of them packing. Said he can't have both of them in the dressing room.
But before Rabiot left, De Zerbi was willing to let him back into the team, and then he said no. He had already sacked.
But Rabiot seems to have problems with coaches almost everywhere he goes. So it's not something that surprised me anyway. So
yeah. Okay. Let's see. 26 minutes at the Etihad Stadium. Manchester City 1, Manchester United 0. The Republic of Football 97.3. Your home for everything European football. This is where we'll be updating you in regards to the scores and everything. This one says, good afternoon, guys. Nice show. After the goal enter my net, coaching voice is not encouraging.
Where's the shadow?
Hey, there's a chance.
All right, Manchester United.
The guy is in neighbors area lawyer from Dakuma Kokonve. Why they do coach like that? Because we're on TV on YouTube, the guys are just watching our reactions and they're just
watching the ball.
They're just misbehaving on YouTube. This is from Ezekiel. He says, Shesko to score. No, a day or back. No make it. Don't worry, you cry. Pick it. Okay, this one says Jinas from Racecourse. I hope I got your name right. It says Barca don't have any reason to complain about injuries. That's in relation to what Adam said initially. They should keep quiet and play. Last season, Madrid had a lot of injuries, but no one heard about them. We kept it to ourselves and suffered rough. Ooh. He has plenty players. Hey! Who was that?
But last season Barcelona too didn't have injuries.
Yeah, let me finish. I want you to react to that. Hold on for me. He says he has plenty players and he should play others. No long talk. As for the referees there, I think EPO and La Liga referees have been worse in recent seasons. Jenas from Racecourse. Okay. Hi guys, this is Gabi.
He didn't trust his right foot at all.
He says, I think this Binder guy will become very good with time. He's got potential. I see United equalizing. Maybe a 2-2 draw. I really miss the days of City FM Talk Sports commentary. Don't worry. Gachi or Republic of Football. Yeah. We'll feed you all the very latest content. 97.3 is the edge. No, Adam, you want to react to the Barca call?
It's just rich coming from Madrid fans because Barcelona started that season with about half of the first team injured.
Yeah.
But then that's cool. Like, I mean, to each his own. I just find it funny.
Okay. 0549969996 0549969996 at 4:30 the airwaves belongs to you out there listening to us. You can now call us at 4:30, not now. At 4:30 you can call us 0539969996. So just in case you're listening and watching us, just write the numbers down. We'll have to hear from some of the YouTube guys making the show a really good one. And also, you driving or you going back to your home from your various initial destinations, you can also reach out to us and let's get talking. It's the Republic of Football 97.3. We live on Channel 1 TV, on YouTube as well, and on X, and on Radio 97.3. I'm Gabi Affair, studio with Coach Christopher Nimley, Kwabena Mafo, Sedina Medmond, and Kelvin Edemkai. Let me run you through some stats from the last 28 minutes between that derby that has Manchester City taking on United at the Etihad Stadium. So 63.9% ball possession to City, 36.1. XG of 0.03 for United, 0.31 for Sedi. Did I say Sedi? For City. You know, because you spoke about the XG, so I was thinking about it. Total shots, City have got 3. United have 1. Total shots on target, 2. United have 1. Corners, 1. Saves 1 apiece. For the attacks, they've got shots on target. City have 2. United have 1. Yeah, so it's looking like City have made the most important thing in football happen. Yeah, so that's it with regards to what's happening at the Etihad Stadium. Let me take Coach's thoughts on what he's observed in the first 28 minutes. Coach, you've been watching keenly.
Yeah, look, it's a game that has been keenly contested. Man City have their chance and they've utilized it. Man United are still trying to see whether they can come back into the game. They look very threatening, but when they get into the final attacking third, they are too much in a hurry. That is where they need to calm down and pick the pass, because it is clear that Man City themselves are very much aware that they are not as solid a force defensively. So for a very long time, you can clearly see them not trying to give anything away, putting men behind the ball, not forcing the press when it is not there to be properly coordinated. And then once you have men behind the ball, tactically, you can force your opponent backwards, and that is exactly what they are doing. But Man United are.
Oh, Shesko missed it. A good save from.
That was a solid movement of the ball.
Yeah. Donnarumma. Look at that pass.
Look at the movement for Shesko.
Who is that?
And Donnarumma actually read it. If he had stayed in, I think he would have buried it.
He buries that.
Who gave that pass?
I think that was Matsurari.
Okay.
Nice stretch of the back line.
Yeah.
Again,
That's
XG.
Yeah. But that's good goalkeeping.
Nice, he read it.
Donnarumma guy, he big.
He's big.
Like they make him body big. He's got there. Yeah, coach, you were making a point.
Yeah, that was a good ball, and I think it's been flagged for handball. But that wasn't a handball.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't. He had to open the arms to make sure he controls it better.
Well, okay. Let's see if United can draw level before 45 minutes.
Wow.
The first 45 minutes ends.
This guy is very rough. I don't know why he's not been booked. You see, no, I don't get Anthony Taylor because Kushanov. He's been very. Look at that. Look at that. Hey, I check Beaumont to my Magani. He's not a statue. He's a human being. Look at that. How can you go through the person like that?
Is that Kushanov?
Yeah, that's Kushanov.
On Dogu?
On Dogu.
Charlie. Patrick Dogu.
Charlie. Well, the table is looking like this. If he ends this way, City would take up 9th position. It would be their second win after 4 games this season. United would drop to 12th on the table. So it means that 1 win, 1 draw, and 2 losses. That's if it ends this way. Liverpool top 12 points. Arsenal 9 points. Spurs 9. Bournemouth 9. Chelsea 8. Everton 7. Sunderland 7. Crystal Palace 6. Guys, let's quickly talk about that. Let me start off with you, Kwabena. That Kudus derby at the London Stadium. Every touch from Kudus came with a boo. I don't even know what the West Ham fans were looking for.
I'm surprised about what the West Ham fans were doing, because you could see clearly that West Ham sold Kudus because of the PSL. They just wanted to balance their books, and they had money. They had 55 million pounds from understand Spurs. So I don't see the need of you booing him. But the game was very interesting. Spurs played very well. They scored the first goal, and unfortunately it wasn't a goal because they said it was a foul. But Thomas Frank did something good against what's the name, Graham Potter. And for West Ham, the midfield is very weak. You could see clearly that they're not playing so well. Spurs, Xavi Simons, that was his first game of the season, and he didn't play badly. He played so well. Kudus also didn't play badly. He did his best. But for Tel was the weak point for Spurs yesterday. You could see clearly that Spurs need a striker, and he had the likes of Kolomwani he was on bench.
They have Richarlison, they have Kolomwani, and they have
Solanke. But Solanke, Richarlison,
with striker again, they won't need.
No, so Solanke, Richarlison. So I know Solanke is injured, so he didn't get. He wasn't even on bench.
Yeah.
But for the likes of Tel, you could see clearly that he was struggling a bit. But for West Ham, they just need to work on a lot of things: the midfield, the defense line, and other things. Because
when do you think they'll sack Potter?
That's harsh.
No,
because it's inevitable. It's
I just feel like maybe their next game that they'll play. I have to just check who they'll be playing.
Let me check that for you.
I'm sure their next game will be a very decisive one for them, because there'll be a lot of pressure on Potter. he has to do his best to win
I'm
that game.
asking so because yesterday the fans walked away after Spurs scored the second
Okay,
goal.
so they are playing home
They
to
play Palace.
Palace.
They
You
play
see,
Palace
they are not
Another-
serious.
another
If you
landing
can,
Wow.
you sell Kudus.
Who, West Ham?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't replace him. They didn't replace Kudus.
Coach, you're talking about...
Yeah, you see, if you sell Kudus and you virtually rely on, how do you call him?
Bowen.
No, not Bowen.
Who?
But
Samavel.
how do you call him?
Is he an attacker?
The two midfielders they've got.
Shoe
check and then
Thomas Cisse.
and then
Paqueta.
No, Rod Prowse.
James Ward-Prowse.
The way coach says the name for me.
Emphasis.
Should check if he's running as if he's
The
running.
Ward-Prowse guy, you know the free run.
Not if he ran.
Yesterday, when I was watching the boy, it was Paqueta rather giving a very good pass.
Yes.
Yeah.
Instead of it should be the other way around.
Ward-Prowse giving
Ward-Prowse
good
rather giving the pass for Paqueta to me. That I was like, this guy you've given the pass, he can't run.
You say Grew,
Old one.
No, but you see, West Ham's problem is very simple. They are acting like a broke club, but I feel they are getting factory reset. When you overachieve and you fail to maintain the standard, it becomes a purple patch, and then you drop to regular settings.
Yeah,
that's what they are going through. Look at the players they have. It's a cocktail of players being bought by three different
managers. Yeah,
in a
starting
very
from who? Hilali Petigi.
No.
Oh,
Moyes.
Moyes. Oh, I forgot.
It goes as far back as Moyes.
Start from Moyes, and then you get to.
But the ship
Potter.
began to sink. That's why I started with Hilen, because so Hilen and who again came? There was someone before Potter, right?
After.
Or it was Hilen and then Potter.
Yeah,
I think it was Hilen and Potter.
Yeah.
Okay, so Moyes, Hilen, and then Graham Potter.
Now you look at that team. Look at the goalkeeper they have just brought in.
Yeah,
Fabianski. They are bringing in Fabianski again after letting him run down his contract. Who does that in the EPL?
Spells bad planning for me. They didn't plan to replace their goalkeeper.
Yeah, exactly. And also James Ward-Prowse. He's an excellent set piece kicker. At this stage in his career, he should be coming off the bench. Where was he last season? He was there to assist Southampton go down. He was there to assist them go down. Now you bring him back.
Come on, take another touch.
And you are expecting him to be what? The one who breaks down attacks or starts attacks in midfield, after you could not make do of an excellent talent in Alvarez. You have ended up loaning him out. I mean, the kind of management that is going on at the higher ups in West Ham is one that needs to be studied, so that you don't repeat it at a club. The higher ups currently, from what I just heard, they are comfortable with Potter. They say he has,
don't show him the
they say he has excellent man skills.
Hey, the last time I heard a top hierarchy saying we are comfortable with the manager, I didn't end well with him.
Oh, but this one they've been saying it for a couple of weeks now. They say he has excellent man relation skills. So
the man relation skills will win in the 3 points.
Don't worry.
Overlooking tactics.
Yeah.
Okay. They should continue.
You play Somerville in this manner. Paqueta has now become Paqueta has literally become what Bruno Fernandes was to Manchester United last season.
Yeah.
Running all over the pitch, trying to do it all by himself, while there are 11 players on the pitch, and he is supposed to be part of the 11 to assist. Look at the game against Chelsea. He was doing it all. And the most painful part is they've got some excellent talent. However, these performances will not let those excellent talents be noticed. Aside exceptionally detailed people who would see those talents. Because the Diouf guy, seriously, I'm now beginning to question how they were able to get Diouf but are not able to get a proper striker and are going for quote and unquote washed people to come play for them up front. Tell me about Fulcrum. Like how? I mean, how? Fulcrum.
Nicholas Fulcrook.
You get Diouf doing all the
But the Diouf guy good though.
Oh, Charlie.
I'm not sure he stayed there for 2 seasons.
No. They'll cash out. And when they cash out again, then they'll go and print the player's image with serpents and be holding it as
then they'll boo him.
I don't know why.
Because I didn't understand the booing of Kudus.
I was watching that game, right? And I think this needs to be commended. With regards to Kudus, he was just unfazed. He was just doing his stuff.
No, I found it strange because he wasn't one of those players who like if Newcastle fans are booing Alexander Isak, it makes sense because it was a nasty.
He didn't come out openly and say I want to leave.
It was a nasty ordeal that Newcastle
training. He did none of that.
It was a very, very smooth. I think he left on really great terms. I don't think he has bad blood with anybody at West Ham.
Before the game, he went to the bench to greet them.
Graham Potter. So I just find it strange. Like
you see, it's some of these things that you don't need to dwell over them too much. The fans have their own way of
seeing things,
and actually trying to interpret
and processing it.
Exactly. So there are times where you, within the hierarchy of the team, they needed the money and they've sold the player. They have gotten the money. They have moved on. So at the end of the day, one or two fans may react the way they want to react.
Yeah.
But if you are a fan and you are a West Ham, do you think this team is going forward? Why should you keep players like Kudus and Co there? Just look at as a shoe check, and then what price? When Shuket is running, I can run past him.
Hey.
Oh no, I'm telling you honestly.
You mean you get praise past him?
You watch him. Yesterday you saw him. There was a ball that Ismail Assar just went past him. He just look. You can see him panting for breath. Lord Jesus.
Well, let me get back to YouTube. 15 minutes more. We'll activate your phone lines. This is from Yo-Yo Kumi. He says, good evening. You guys are really doing a good job, a good work for us. Greetings to Stephen Paddy listening to you live now. Okay, Sweet Kwame says, Sednam and XG Wahala. Sweet Kwame says, Kuchanov is a hard guy. He comes back to say, Kuchanov be strong and I like it. This is how we Ghanaians play. All right. He says, Graham Potter is not serious. How do you bench Callum Wilson and play Paqueta and 9? Okay. Then go sack Potter. All right. Prince Webre. Okay. He says, Graham Potter ended his coaching career after taking his Chelsea job. He hasn't been the same since. He needs to up his game or he get a sack. Okay.
He wasn't even doing so at
Look,
Brighton.
The reason why he will be sacked is because of the goalkeeper he bought.
Yeah.
You know that was the goalkeeper who was Leicester City number 1.
Yes.
This goalkeeper.
What's his name? Hermansen.
I mean, what sort of advice was that?
No, but very soon he'll be benching him.
And play the
Fabianski.
Did they pay money for him?
No.
Free agent.
It's a free agent.
Pay money, I'll sack him quick if I'm in charge. I'll sack the manager quick. Because you bought him out of 4 matches, you think he's no good. Okay. You've wasted my money.
Prince Weber is still on the West Ham Spurs matter. Says Paqueta is just trying to prove his worth after all the summer transfer drama. He needs to come down and play his normal football. Football is a team sport. I think he's the next player who would leave the team.
Yeah, I think he
maybe
hesitated to leave because of the circumstances that transpired this summer. You see he getting clearance from all the charges he was facing. I'm not sure. And West Ham kind of stuck behind him through it all. Like West Ham didn't throw him under the bus. So I think he just wanted to show some sort of loyalty. I saw when he scored on the opening day, he was pointing to the badge saying that he's staying here. Then I really thought that was a nice gesture because most of the time players, the moment things pan out for them, they are off on the move. So it was just nice to see that. But I think by the end of this season or probably even January,
he'll leave.
He might be on the move. Yeah.
Okay. Let me finish off with.
It's funny how a club that has been coached badly was able to go to the home of Forest, beat them 3-0. And then have the coach of Forest, who actually got them into Europe for a long time, sacked. Like the EPL is
no. See, I don't think that was the reason why Nuno was sacked. I think Nuno sacking was long overdue.
Yeah, it was a personal thing. Yes, it was a clear personal thing with Marinakis.
Yes, so
when he did that presser where he spoke about he and the president's relationship not being.
You told me I was sitting beside you, Daddy.
I said that's a dead man
walking. Yes.
It's a dead man walking.
It was just a matter. They sacked Nuno around 11:24 p.m.ish.
Yeah.
The following morning, they announced
the replacement. It was done.
But it was done. And the following morning, he knew they were about to announce him, and he was there at the training.
It was done. Like,
the
moment he did that press and spoke about his relationship with Marinakis, I don't think, like, if I'm not keeping you if I'm the owner and I hear that press conference. So like I didn't see it anyway, like any sort of resolution coming after that.
But I'm saying this again, right? We'll come and sit here and do this conversation. We'll have this analysis. Marinakis will sack Postecoglou soon.
I hope he doesn't.
What?
For Postecoglou, you see, yesterday.
Or he win the Conference League and
next 2 seasons.
Hopefully.
No, but yesterday he didn't play Postecoglou football.
Yeah.
Look at the starting lineup and look at the last starting lineup of Nuno. There was only one player who was missing, Ola Aina, and it was because of injury. And then they brought in Murato, who came to play that kind of football that he did yesterday. That kind of football does not warrant him being called a professional footballer. But he was played out of position, and he made Madueke look like prime.
Well, let me just update our viewers and listeners. It's half time at the Etihad Stadium. Manchester City 1. Phil Foden gets in the goal for the Citizens. United 0. Second half will be coming up in a bit. Let me get back to the YouTube section. Gijo Barriga says, I'm really impressed with Shesko's performance in the first half. Okay. Audi says, hello guys, I think Bowen is a very good player, even more than in Mbeumo. What's your opinion? Okay, I'll have the guys have a bite on that. Zainab Rakip says, sometimes when you are simply better than the rest of your teammates, you just have to prove it. And that's what Paquetá is doing. Paquetá and Bowen are very good players. Okay. No player likes to give their all, playing for a team who keeps on losing almost week in, week out. This is what Kudos faced last year. Honestly, speaking, Paquetá and Bowen would also love to leave. Okay.
No player wants to play for a team that's, but when the money hits the account at the end of the week, they should take it. What sort of analogy is that? You see, at the end of the day, you are doing your job.
Exactly.
Yes, do your job.
Give out your best.
Yes, that's true. I agree.
If it is not enough to get the team to win, so be it. But you might say, minus me. Yes, I was part of that losing team.
Yeah.
But my commitment, my dedication, my output, never questioned by anybody. Because at the end of the week, Friday or Thursday, the money hits the account.
Money hits account.
And you don't say because my teammates are losing, they are not, so you should take your money back.
Okay, let's get back to the comment. Prince Weber says, Coach Nimley, do you think Ange will do a better job at Forest than Nuno? To be honest, I don't trust him. He's so pragmatic. Coach, quick bite on that.
It is too early to say that. I think it was unfortunate that Nuno got sacked. I think the banter between he and the boss completely destabilized the dressing room, and the players not knowing whether he will stay or go affected the start to their season. But if everything was peaceful, I mean, he took them when they were going to relegation.
Yep.
He saved them from relegation. The next season, he's gotten them to Europe. No, most people have forgotten. Nottingham Forest, as at the last 2 games to spare, were in the Champions League slot. That was how close they came to getting Champions League football. And then the manager or the boss decided to invade the pitch, all sort of shenanigans.
I'll be able to tell you that be able to draft sense.
No. and shockingly, nobody or most people don't see to condemn that action by the man.
Yeah.
Because the moment you do that, you've undermined the coach.
Yep.
If I'm the boss, I mean, clearly you don't see me competent enough.
I was telling somebody that even Abramovich, who was very ruthless,
he never did
that.
He never did.
He always took his frustration
and
to
this is Chelsea
the training
we're talking
grounds.
about.
Yes.
You meet you at the training ground. There, the cameras are not there.
Yeah.
And they have absolute control. You can tell everybody, I don't want any camera at the grounds because I'm coming there to do what I have to do. But you in the face, I mean, in front of everybody, you walk out there with your big stomach and they just misbehave.
Well, let me get back to the messages. This one, Zainab Rakib says, Sisek was Prowse in 2025. West Ham. Okay.
I said, watch the two of them running yesterday. I said, what?
And I also feel Marinakis wasn't fair to Nuno because at the start, the deal wasn't Champions League
Of course,
football.
what were the targets?
Yeah,
then?
the targets were on Champions.
Yeah.
It's just not be sometimes
having nearly got relegated. The target to be look, stay in this league for me.
Having nearly got relegated, I don't think the targets for the coming season was European football of any sort. So any performance plus European football should be a plus. I think he saw how close they were to European football and missing out on it kind of disappointed them. But the way he took out the frustration has destabilized the team, and now they are not in a good position early on.
This is one of the things I completely don't support.
So speaking to players after halftime.
What is that?
Hey. So what's he saying? I'm interested to hear him.
I don't know what he's saying. Because look at the man, he's panting for breath. I, as a coach, I need my player to be in there to listen to my tactical instructions.
Let's hold on and listen to what Bernardo is saying.
Phil is looking for that. He's our main player there. So we definitely always try to find those pockets to then attack and try to give us as many chances to Erling. But yeah, sometimes it's tough. They have a good team.
You mentioned Phil there. How well does he do, and actually how well does Jeremy Doku do for the goal?
Very well, very well. There are two players that can make the difference in the final third, and they did that for us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, you heard Bernardo Silva speaking after that halftime break. He has to come and tell me, I don't know, coach. So this is what we'll be seeing going forward.
Yeah, we'll be seeing more of this.
So they can't explain to us.
See, I don't know if you guys watch a lot of basketball games. These
but the player is tired.
See,
if he has to go into the dressing room and take a pep talk from the coach.
The Premier, most of these football leagues are trying to have more of a global appeal. You understand? And some of these little things kind of help. So
Charlie, they are humans though.
Typically, this is not what we are used to as football fans. Halftime interviews and all of that, but in some other parts of the world where there are sports, there are things that happen regularly. So there are things that some people want to see when they are watching sports. So it's just a little kind of blend to make things nice for almost everybody who's trying to enjoy football at the moment.
Where you are even copying this from, they don't do it in football. Where you are copying this from, you are copying it from the Americans. They don't do this in the MLS. Try and explain this to me. How? The player is panting for breath. He's trying to, do they know what it takes to run for 45 minutes?
But I think, Charlie, I'm watching the goal that Man City scored. Look short. This was too easy, man. Goodness me.
Should have gotten closer.
Oh, man. No. The manner in which Dogu just went past him. I mean, it was sort of a triangle. And Dogu was in between the triangle. He just did that. And then that's what I'm saying. That was too easy. He just turned it, then he went. And nobody contact. At least block his path. He's outside the 18. He did that. You just stand in his way. Come on, man.
Well, our listeners and on YouTube, so our viewers on YouTube are reacting to that halftime interview. Somebody say, "What is the EPL doing?" Sweet Kwame says, "Basketball in NFL style." Bernardo Silva is even tired.
No, you could hear it in his voice. He was panting, so I understand.
Oh boy. Let me get back to the WhatsApp messages. Let me get back to the WhatsApp messages. The Republic of Football 97.3 live on Channel 1 TV. On YouTube, you can find us at City Sports GHA, and on YouTube also at Channel 1 TV. I'm Gabi Ofer. We've got four big men with me in studio: Coach Christopher Nimli, Kelvin Edemkai, Sedina Medmon, and Kwabena Mafo. Let me read this message. Says they had injuries and still won the league. Okay, so still reacting to Adam's analysis on Madrid. The guy is saying no go left you.
Real Madrid fans are interesting. You're winning this season. You're still bothered about Barcelona.
Then
I just find it.
They are scared. That you guys will do the catch up.
Aware that
Barca will do the catch up.
Alonso will be given the baptism.
You're winning, but you're bothered about me. You should be.
Is it not now? It's no longer. It's Militao and whole cigar.
The Hoy said, "He got red card in that game."
Second red card.
My own is you have four. They've gone Liverpool 4-4. You're 12 points you're in a 12 points lead in the league. If Barca should win today, that's 2 points ahead. If Barca should drop points, that's more points of a backup. You shouldn't be bothered about Barcelona.
They are aware that their coach will be given a baptism.
You see,
I'm waiting for that game.
Militao and
Dean Huijsen.
Also, he's had 2 ACL. You go for the third one.
Okay, this one is from Israel, texting us from Winneba. Says Tell coach that United will be relegated this season. Last season, United finished 15 this season. Last season,
my
and they'll be
United
relegated.
performances this season doesn't look like a team that will not get European football. We are watching the game. Man City scored against the run of play, but United of last season. You see, I know it is the results that matter. Don't get me wrong. But before you can guarantee result, there must be consistency in performance.
Yeah.
If the performance is not that clear, the result it will eventually fall into place.
Okay.
Don't forget, in Man United, first 5 games. This is game week 4, isn't it?
Yeah.
Next week they are playing Chelsea.
Yeah.
So in the first 5 games, they are playing 3 of the top 4.
Yes, they've played Arsenal, they've played Chelsea, they'll play.
You get those games
United.
out of the way.
They've played City, sorry.
Exactly. You get those games out of the way. And then let's play. It's 38 games. This is 4 out of 38.
Yeah.
34 more to go. And I'm looking at the performance. Do United deserve to be a goal down in this game?
Nope.
No, they don't.
I agree. Good evening, City Sports team. Okay, Salah manages to always scam a goal or assist in his recent games after putting up a stinker, and makes it frustrating when you don't own him in FPL. Immediately, coach mentioned that United were going to win. Was exactly when I realized they would lose. Skipper Da Vinci from Ashale.
I sat here and I've predicted a Bebu, and it comes to Bebu. He doesn't remember. No, but I say if after 20 minutes your team goes down and you already throw in the towel that you've lost the game, then it's better you didn't turn up.
Yeah.
Even for the game.
Well, Ezekiel from KTU says Nuno's problem was with a team owner because Nuno was their best ever coach. It started with the injury of Morgan Gibbs-White. Man U needs to do whatever they can do to bring Baleba in January. Okay. Let me go to this. Good afternoon, coach.
Do you know that eventually the Brighton manager admitted?
Yeah, Fabian Herzler.
That the boy wants to join Manchester United. And the boy has not been happy, has not been himself completely. His brain has been turned away. He's out of our mind. So it is very likely that United will go back for him in January. Just take the money and let him come home. Yeah. It's as simple as that.
And there's one texter here making me laugh. He says, good afternoon. Oh, coach. Coach Shatamade Crow. I know my stomach is big, but the moment he said you walk out there with your big stomach, I felt broken cry.
No, but I didn't say anything that is not true. It's the man's stomach, not the big stomach.
He said, Coach Natri, Ohawo Musu. Was. Oh my goodness. Okay, still thinking about coach's voice after that goal enter. And not encouraging. You've come back again. Okay, let me read this.
Maybe he expects that when my team concede, I should laugh.
I'll shock him. He said, good day, guys. Man City have over 60% ball possession. Dominating. United are up by 1, and coach is saying that the game is killing contested. Which game is he watching? Tell him to remove it.
I'm shocked because we've watched the game. Man City, where are they possessing the ball the most? They're not possessing the ball, making inroads.
Yeah,
that was the only time they were able to properly dance twice. The one that the boy from AC Milan. Yes, and then it went straight to Binder, so he caught it.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, at least Man United, their biggest problem has been the final pass. We've just watched the highlight again.
That's true, yeah.
There were 2 occasions. If the pass had been spot on, they were through in on goal. I think what they need to do is to calm down, especially when they're able to bypass the Man City press and they get into their attack. It's like everybody is in the rush to be the one to put the ball in the back of the net. You don't do that at this level. There must be a coerced, rehearsed way of doing it.
Yeah.
And that is what is lacking. And I'm very sure that Amorim in the dressing room now will be showing, will be using the video analysts to address those and see whether they can come out with a better performance.
All right, now the airwaves belongs to you. Call us now 0539-986-996, 0549-986-996. The next 30 minutes is yours. Take it. Let's get talking. Let's hear from the United fans, just in case you're watching the game at home. The Chelsea fans, the Arsenal, the Manchester City, the Liverpool fans, what do you make about your team's performance early on today? You can call us 0539 96996. I'm Gabby Offer. You can also call us on 0549 96996. It's the Republic of Football on CT 97.3, the Sunday edition. It's live on Channel 1 TV as well. And it's on YouTube, City Sports GHA. We have our first caller. Nope. Okay, so call us 0539 96996. Hi, my first caller. What's your name? Where are you talking to me from? Hello? Hello, are you there?
Hello?
Yes, I can hear your name. Where are you talking to us from?
Hello?
Yeah, okay. I think facing some network challenges. 05499696, 05399696. The Republic of Football, Sunday edition. Hi, your name, where are you calling us from?
Yes, Gabby, this is Greg. I am calling from Takadi.
Greg, was good.
Well, Gabby, I hope you are doing very well.
I'm super fantastic.
Yeah, a great coach for me, as usual. He's at his best. And then all the guys said, indeed, all of you, I'm enjoying the show. Gabby, quick one on Team Chelsea yesterday. I think that we're very good, especially in the second half. We played very well. We had decent chances that easily put away. You look at the Kupama one, and then one from Neki. I think we should have scored 3 or 4 yesterday. But the moment you allow the game to stay at 2-1, obviously, you give the team the opportunity to also try and see if they can drop parity. And they did so with team. Quite apart from that, I think it's okay. Look, the first 4 games we have played this season. Last season, we had 5. But this season, we have 8. I am saying that last season, Fulham beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Okay? We were not able to beat Brentford.
Mm-hmm.
We couldn't beat Crystal Palace last season. And then I think this game that we have played, the game that we scored 5 this season, we scored 3. And so out of the 4 games that we have played this season, in last season, we managed only 5 points. But this time, we have 8 to show for. And so I think it's a big improvement on what we did last season.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I am not saying we will win the league. But look, we can have a shout in there. Let nobody believe him or himself that this Chelsea team cannot compete for the Premier League title. I think we need to stay consistent. Some of us need to demand something from these gentlemen. If you look at the assemblage of the players that we put on yesterday, look, they are worth millions. And so I am not prepared to accept anything that this Chelsea team is not ready to win the title. They should be ready to win the title. Okay? And the performance they are showing, the Brentford game, if it had been 2 seasons or 3 seasons ago, this Chelsea team would have lost. But they managed to, go on to, find a 2-1. They went ahead with 2-1 before the Brentford team came back and then parity.
Yep.
So, Gabby, all in all, I think that this season has started very well for Team Chelsea. This Tuesday we play against Bayern Munich. I am not worried about that. Mm-hmm. Look, if Bayern Munich beat Chelsea, who will beat Karabakh. That one I'm not prepared to on the Champions League level. But with the Premier League, write this down. The Chelsea team will complete this season. Thank you very much.
All right, bless you, Greg. 0549969996. Call us and let's get talking. Hi, your name, where are you calling us from?
Hello, my name is Makati from North Kanis.
Makati was good.
Oh, everything is good.
Nice one.
Did you notice the Arsenal defense?
The what?
The Arsenal defense.
The Arsenal defense.
Yeah.
Against.
Did you notice that Saliba was missing?
Yep, I did.
But did you see the job that Musiala did?
Yes, I saw it.
Yeah. Which is that Arsenal has one of the most complete teams in the league.
Sawon.
Yeah.
Hey, Arsenal for Mokasa.
Oh, I'm a Barcelona fan, but
you Barca fan.
Yeah, I'm a Barca fan.
You have a soft spot for Arsenal.
Is it?
You have a soft spot for Arsenal?
Oh yeah. I started learning football with their matches, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Tell go to the film.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, McCarthy. McCarthy, right? All right, thank you so much. 0539969996. Hi, and where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Medina.
Can you please speak louder for me, bro?
Hello, please. My name is Enes, calling from Medina.
Enes, how are you doing?
I'm good. And you?
I'm good too. What do you want to talk about? What team do you support?
I support Chelsea.
Okay, so how do you feel about the 2-0 draw against Brentford yesterday?
So, this is the game they begin, but that details that to come back and Garnacho will come back. So, they could that Garnacho will surprise them.
All right, sure. Thank you so much. 0539969996 0549986996. Hi, you know where you calling us from?
My name is Elimond Balo, calling from Manjo.
Elimond
Balo, calling from Manjo.
Okay, talk to me, bro.
Yeah, Elimond Balo.
Yeah, what do you want to talk about, Ellie?
Yeah, I'm a Chelsea fan.
Okay, how do you feel about the 2-0 draw against Brentford?
Yeah, I would like to know the next future of Chelsea, and I was a bit disappointed because of yesterday's result. Yeah, Elimond Balo.
All right, Ellie, thank you so much. 0549969996. Hi, what your name are you calling us from?
Hello, I'm Foster and I'm calling from Domi. Please, I want to ask, has Zidane retired from coaching?
No, please, he's not.
So why don't Man U go for him?
You want Zidane to go for Man U and sack Amorim?
Yes, of course. We have suffered for too long.
Amorim just came in.
In fact, some of us are not impressed with his work. So if Zidane has done it before, won 3 Champions League consistently. So,
but it doesn't mean that what Zidane has done elsewhere, when he comes into United, he will do same. So why don't you want to give Amorim time?
In fact, that patient has last long ago. We have had patience long enough. It's time we go for him. Yes. So thank you so much, CPFM.
All right, bless you, Foster. 0539969996. Hi, you know where you calling us from?
Hi, my name is Bismarck.
Bismarck was good.
Yeah, all good.
Nice
I want to tell something. I want to tell Coach something, and I want to say it in Ga.
Yeah.
For him to understand it very well.
He's listening.
Coach, o player, nyeke 19. Ete vacation, akute ya hu. Akonwe mole. You are telling us that he has. Okay, Wawana. If it was another player, you would tell the player he has improved. But when a player, small boy, he went on vacation. What did he go and do to himself as vacation? He is back with whatever injury in his pubic area.
But coach never spoke about Yamal. Today's show, he's not speaking.
I only said that somebody will be giving baptism of fire. That's all.
Naturally. Nobody has spoken about Yamal today. But he has been making fun of other players. Small injury, he will tell you they have Nkrodo. Your player has gone and he's going to carry STI or whatever. You are telling us that he has whatever in his pubic area. We are all here. If he is fully 19, we will see.
All right, Bismarck, thank you so much. We appreciate your time. 0539969996. Coach,
if you love football, players like Yamal, you should pray should have long careers.
Than pushing back.
So when he's going astray, you should hope that those around him should quickly get him to be put on track.
All right.
That is a challenge.
Your name, where you
this
calling
against it.
Yes.
Hi, your name, where you calling us from?
This is Ezekiel.
Ezekiel was good. What do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about Chelsea.
All right, talk to me, Ezekiel.
You see, I think the Brentford game, it was the coach's fault. He was not supposed to start getting in the beginning. He was supposed to start Garnacho, and then he was getting
but is it not too early?
No. Gittins has played over like 2 games, and all his performances.
And 2 games, you've given up on Gittins already?
No, Gittins there, Charlie. The guy, you think he has never played football before.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Well, there's an update. Is that Haaland?
Yeah, Haaland.
Erling Haaland has scored a second goal for Manchester City.
Manchester United.
It's Manchester City 2,
They were born
United 0. Let's get back to the phone lines. Hi, and then where you calling from? Coach, just hold on for me. Hi, and then where you calling from?
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's good?
God, this is Royal, Mr. Royal.
Oh, Royal. It's good to hear from you, my brother.
Yeah. Really good to hear from you, my brother.
Nice one.
You know, just as the other caller said, Arsenal is the team that is very complete in the league.
Yeah.
You want a team that is very complete, it is Arsenal. As for United, I think we should just bring them to Ghana to come and play the Premier League because really they are just wasting everybody's time. And I'm sad for coach, because I'm sure today he will not be able to eat his wife's fufu because of what United is doing today. I'm expecting 2 more goals. So coach should be ready.
All right. Thank you so much, Roy. I really appreciate you. 054996996 054996996. Coach, just a quick word. What's happening?
In fact, a very bad goal to concede. Again, against the run of play. You come up from halftime. You are dominating. You are pushing. You are forcing the issue. A simple throw in. Players going to sleep. And then bang.
2-0.
And then bang.
Wow.
Look at the manager. Completely dejected. How can you be allowing this to happen? Okay.
Let me talk to listener. Okay, I think we've lost him. Sorry about that. 054996996. You can call us. Let's get talking. Manchester City 2, Manchester United 0. 53 minutes played at the Etihad Stadium. Erling Haaland getting the goal. Hi, your name? Where are you calling us from?
Hi, my name is Hazel, calling from Akimonda.
Your name is what?
Hazel,
what's good? What do you want to talk about, bro?
I want to talk about Manchester United match ongoing now.
Oh, they are losing now.
Yes, please. I think Bruno Fernandes will do well behind the striker than playing alongside Ugarte. The creative spark of Manchester United is not working as it's supposed to be. So I think Manchester will come well if Bruno Fernandes is moved a bit behind the striker. Maybe the 2 behind the striker, Bruno Fernandes will do well. We know him to be a creating spark there. That's my thoughts. Greetings to coach and everyone.
All right, thank you so much. City just missed a sitter. Oh boy! Wow, that would have been a 3rd goal. I mean, the guys can't believe their eyes. What's happening?
You did all the most difficult.
The way he hits the ball at the last end.
Excellent press from City.
I just saw that it went wrong. He went behind them, gave that ball to whoever he was passing there.
What is? I thought you
passed it, man.
Oh,
boy!
Wow. And he, oh come on, man!
Hit the post.
Well, you should see our reactions. 05499869996. Hi, and where are you calling us from?
Yeah, my name is Ellie. I'm calling from Spintex.
Your name is what?
Ellie. I'm calling from Spintex.
Ellie was good.
Oh yeah, my team Liverpool won. Even though we won at the death, but I thank God that we won. The 3 point is the most important thing. I just want to say that City, you guys not broadcasting the Premier League this season. I don't know. It's making our weekends very boring, because for the last 18 years. I think you guys have really made us enjoy the Premier League. Right now, during weekends, we don't get to hear the commentary on Talk Sport from City FM, and it's making our weekends very boring. Because those who don't have DSTV, we are forced to leave our houses to go to football centers and pubs to go and watch the ball. But first, if the commentary was there, at least it was better.
All right, thank you so much. In the meantime, so you can listen to us every weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Republic of Football, 2 to 5. We'll bring you up to spirit with all the scores, okay? Okay,
sir.
All right, bless you. 054996996 054996996. Just call us and let's get talking. 05499696 05398696. City 2, United 0. Hi, your name, where are you calling us from?
This Abi National from where?
Abi? Talk to me. Chelsea fan, right?
Chelsea fan.
How do you feel?
These days, I don't feel good at all. Well, I just tune in because these days, I don't feel like tuning CTFM. Well, the way you people did to us, is very, very bad. Last week, we were calling, and one guy called and said that he's a visual impaired person. I mean, it's like the person cannot see. And the person was relying on you, CTFM. In fact, when the guy called, I was very, very sad. And it means that guy was dependent on CTFM. We played with you and we said, even if it is some contribution, you supposed to tell us so that we will contribute and you bring back the commentary. You feel reluctant and you are doing this. Sometimes I don't feel like even tuning in CTFM.
We beg you, please tune in, okay?
Abi, do something.
Abi, please tune in, okay? All right, thank you too. 054996996, 053996996. Hi, your name, where are you calling us from?
Hello?
Yo, bro, your name and where are you calling us from?
Yeah, Gabby, this is Michael, your friend from Kutubazi.
Oh, Michael was good.
Everything, bro.
It's a long time.
I did.
Yeah, what have you been up to?
I've been Arsenal fan there. We don't have any comment to make now.
You go win the title this season.
Yeah?
You go win a title?
Oh, definitely this year. Nothing will stop it. I mean, they're clearing everything.
Hey, the Gunners.
Liverpool, they are just waiting for them from the second leg. From now, I predicted, what you call, win all matches this year. But it's unfortunate that Liverpool match, we couldn't win. But I hope. If you want to know about this, Amorim or Manchester coaches, that he doesn't believe in the boys. He doesn't believe in the club. And I also think that the club is above his standard. So it's better he should sign off. Otherwise, it will be a problem for the entire team. This is all I have to say.
All right, thank you so much. 054996996, 053996996. Manchester United. Hey. Manchester United, are you? Hi, you know where you calling us from?
Yeah, I'm Alexis.
Alexis was good.
I'm fine.
What do you want to talk about?
It's about the commentary though. And it's making the EPL this season very, very boring.
But you can listen to us weekend for the Republic of Football.
And so I want to say, even if you can adjust the time, from 3 to 6. I mean, so that we can by that time almost all the games will be concluded. I think that would be a little bit better.
You want us to start from 3 to 6?
At least, yes.
Okay, we'll see what we can do about it.
If you can consider that.
All right, Lexis, thank you so much. Bless you. All right, 97.3, the Republic of Football. You can call us 053996996. Hi, I don't know where you're calling us from. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, your name, where you calling us from, bro?
Gabby, this is Gordon calling from Tema.
Gordon was good. What do you want to talk about?
Look, as a Chelsea fan, when I was listening to Coach Lindley, at times I always get upset, but just a time I saw how he always tease us or say something about Chelsea. But I can see what he's also going through. I'm happy. But we are begging, as listeners, we want the commentary back. We should do something about it. But my greetings to Coach. He should say something about Man U. They are winning. They do come back.
They are losing.
Or he doesn't have that way.
You said Man U is winning.
Oh, Man U will win. I have some games.
You said Man U will win.
Coach is not there. Oh, Man U will win. I want to hear something from Coach.
Oh, he's here.
He should say something. Man U is winning.
No, he's listening to you. Don't worry. He'll say a lot of things for you.
Okay.
All right. So Manchester United losing to Manchester City. 61 minutes. Hi, your name, where you calling us from?
Hello, Gabi.
Yo,
Farouk headliner.
Farouk was good.
I'm loyal. I just want to talk about our game yesterday. That's Chelsea. Thinking about it. Hello?
Yes, Farouk, I'm listening.
Just rewatching the Brentford equalizer yesterday, I noticed one of the Brentford players was offside. But you can see how the whole media is quiet. The pundits are quiet about it. But when we won against Fulham last week, the main topic was the referee in the video mail came out and apologized. I expect the same thing on this one because they must be fair in dealing with all things the EPL. So,
all right.
And about one thing about Canelo's fight yesterday.
Yeah,
I'm happy for the other guy, but I was rooting for Canelo too. But I'm happy for the other guy. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. 053996 Hi, and then where are you calling us from?
This small you know they like you.
Charlie, but I didn't do my job.
You know they like what you do your job. Your job is play picky.
You say?
Your job is make it play.
Yeah, but you part of the work we do.
We part of the work.
Yeah.
I think it be football.
You say?
Why you do that? Small business the
but you call you not mention your names. Then no, you start to talk.
You know the best thing they talk.
I don't know. No, you see, if somebody they listen, you don't know who they talk. If me I know, the person don't know who they. So you for mention your name.
Oh, Iman.
What's good, Iman? Iman, you say what I do?
I'm already tear my heart.
You didn't watch the game? You say? You didn't watch the game?
Now I'm fed up, Charlie. I see. Now I'm giving up. Charlie, my breath. See, my breath. I'm tired. I'm fed up. Charlie, I don't want to die early. See, they can carry the Martin, man. Make the carry the Martin. I beg. I don't want to die early. What is this? Hey.
Ima, if I relax more, yeah. If I relax.
It's got a football play.
You say?
Charlie, you know what the betterment of United. That's why they talk like that. If someone we want betterment of United, you won't see United are playing any better football. Look at the boy are playing. What kind of football you play? Hey, look at the midfield.
All right. Ima, it is well, yeah.
It is well. Strategy. Don't worry. You.
Yeah, 97.3. The Republic of Football on your favorite dial. Hi, and where are you calling us from?
Hello?
Yeah, your name, please.
My name is Lee. I'm calling from Baecelona.
Your name is what? I didn't get your name.
Lee from Baecelona.
Okay, talk to me.
Alright, so first and foremost, I want to talk a little bit about Egyptian, I think the comment about him is kind of, I feel like it's way too early. Because we know the German players when they come from Germany, the kind of the pressure and the pace of the Premier League is different from what they used to know. For example, if you even talk about West, because Liverpool, nobody's talking about him. Finally, he's really more expensive than this. So I think we need to be a little more patient with him. He will come to definitely to believe in what he's about. Then, for the first time, I agree with Coach. Yesterday, the goal that you consider Chelsea. It was all like Chelsea. And I agree with everything Coach said about that. Ganacho was looking at the ball, the defenders were all over the field. That it's very painful. In fact, I'm still feeling by that area. But I hope it wasn't a loss, though. At least you are still in business. So we just take it like that. But next time they need to work on that. And communication, I think in Coach, the club is losing, and I feel it's too. I mean, it's hard and it's sad. But it is what it is, and it's a debut, so we need to take it like that. Everything will be good.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, 97.3, the Republic of Football. Call us, let's get talking. 0539969996. Manchester United losing as we speak. City 2, United 0. Haaland with the second goal for the Citizens. Hi, your name, where are you calling us from?
Hello. Good evening. I'm Eric calling from Vivian Farm.
Eric, how are you?
I'm fine.
Nice one. Are you following the game?
Yes, I know. I'm just following you from you guys in this.
Okay,
So I'm not actually watching.
Great.
Yeah, but I think United is very sad. The club used to be United and Arsenal from the late 90s and then early part of 2000. But now where they are going, it's not nice. They should sit up and change things. This coach, I don't think he can help United. He can't help him. They should sack him. But Coach Chris is always backing him. Okay, the way he's backing, I'm shocked when it comes to Otuado. He does not back him because Otuado is not for anything. It is follow country man. You understand?
Yes, I do.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so I heard the Chelsea fans complaining about offside in yesterday's game. They should sit up because last round, Chelsea is the club that benefited most from bad officiating. They benefited from the official cancelling the Fulham beautiful goal again, and then benefited from the official allowing Caicedo to get away with an obvious foul to score. And yesterday's game, the guy was an offside position, was not interfering with play. They should go and watch the video well. The guy, even though he was in an offside position, he was not interfering. The ball was moving towards the guy who flicked the ball. So when he flicked the ball, he was not interfering in play. It's just that they lacked the awareness to mark the guy at the far post. They had about 4 players marking the guy who flicked the ball. So it's their own fault. They're using blame the officials for allowing that. It's a clear goal. They should enjoy it, just as they enjoyed it when it went into their favor. And also, I think Arsenal this season, our squad depth is good. I'm just hoping that Mikel Arteta will man up to bench certain players. Someone like Martinelli should always start from the bench. And then Odegaard should also start from the bench. Because these two guys are letting you down. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Eric. Just a quick update. It's Manchester City 3, Manchester United 0. Hey. Erling Haaland with his second goal for the Citizens. Hi, you know where you're calling us from? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, bro, your name, where are you calling us from?
I'm Bless from Intown.
Your name is what, Bless?
Bless, yeah, from Intown.
All right, Bless, talk to me. What do you want to talk about? Make it quick, right?
Yeah. People are talking about the Chelsea, the Brentford equalizer. People are forgetting that there is no offside in throwing. That is what they are not realizing. When it comes to throw, there is no offside. So they should stop complaining. I'm Chelsea fan, but there is no offside there. And Chelsea people should stop going at a coach. He's a coach, and he analyzes the game from the tactical point of view. So they should stop those things and leave coach alone. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. 0549969996. We're taking a quick break. When we come back, we'll continue with the conversation. The Republic of Football 97.3. We'll update you up until the game is over. As we speak, City have a 3-goal lead against Manchester United, and the fans, look at them, excited. Erling Haaland with a brace. Let's hold on with a call segment, right? We'll come back and we'll speak with you more. I'm Gabi Affair. I've got Coach Christopher Nimley, Sadina Edmond, Kelvin Adam Kai, and Kwabna Mafo. Let's go for a quick break. When we come back, there's more football talk. Enjoy. 97.3. It's the Republic of Football. Your favorite show on your favorite dial. I'm Gabi Ofe. I'm here with Coach Christopher Nimley. I'm Kelvin Edem Kai, Sedina Edmond, and Kobna Mafo. Let's get back talking to you. Now, you can call us 05399696. 76 minutes, Manchester City 3. Manchester United 0. Haaland with a brace. Phil Foden giving the citizens the lead against the Red Devils. Hi, and then where are you calling us from?
Yati, why? You are losing 3-0, Yati.
But I know for updates my listeners again. I know for updates my listeners.
You see, when you have a coach that you need a goal and you go bring on Maguire, this is what you get. This is what you get when you need a goal. And your coach will decide to bring on Maguire. How you Maguire? Look at the coach you have as United. Look at the coach. Hey, you know that, hey, Charlie, you need a goal and you bring on Maguire. You can do what?
But yeah. As you call, you know, if you mention your name, no, then you start to do.
But you mentioned my name. You mentioned my name already.
Why? You frustrate?
Oh, Charlie, you let the bad baby.
Not true. Oh, no.
Oh, who is on the phone there? I want you to on the phone there. Hey.
Akashi attack go. He's brought in Maguire. There was a reason for that Maguire change. But like one quest, I can walk below him when walk below the Maguire change at the time. Lenny Yoro, he was having a stinker of a game. And yeah, ball a dokude. Ball could bene here dokude. No, naturally, any you are coaching that side is leaking there. You want to make sure Akashi nothing will be given away to make life even more difficult. Now, if there are defenders on the bench now, manya makoba oba je money leak no kemoko never son according to because already you lose homo. That is why that change was made. Ball ka wo kwanya okwala oduba.
Michael, do you understand now?
After substituting mene eke delete eba right here. At least a leba sa doguna delete eke bene ba right here. Eba sa do I accept Akeshi Maguire a tackling for the second and the third goal wasn't the best. No, the third goal wasn't the best. The goal on ball and cross like papa. So many opportunities
Michael,
to put him a telling cross.
Michael, do you understand now? Are you okay, Mike? You've allowed coach explain his tactical talking gun. Are you okay? Are you okay now? Do you understand?
How can I be okay?
Okay, you
of course you can't be okay when the team is losing. Look, let's look at. You feel like a team in trouble. Truth be told, Man City are not dominating the game. Yeah. They are not. They've not dominated any aspect of this game. All the 3 goals have been defensive errors. Look at first goal. Look at Benin Padre J. Luke Shaw. Look at the second goal. The tackling, the body position of Luke Shaw, Yoro were all very wrong. Look at the third goal. Now where? Look Shaw na kebole hale. Kebole yaki.
Coach, someone said she speak English, why? But they don't understand. It's okay.
No, it's because he came in Ghana. He said when he said he was speaking Ghana for me to understand.
Michael,
you didn't tell him to speak English.
Michael, you've allowed coach to explain it. You see, he said a lot. Now I have to do the interpretation. You see.
Gabi.
Yes.
I beg. Look at it's not like this City team is playing anything better. But look at this United team. The team is still frustrating.
Relax. Everything will be okay. 0549969996 I'm Gabi Ofe. Coach Christopher Nimley is here with me. And Kelvin Edem Kai are also here with me. I'm Edmond Kobna Mafo. Let's now get back to the guys. Let me take the guys their thoughts they've been watching for the last few minutes. Some 9 minutes to end. I'm not sure if the guys think that United can get anything from what they're playing so far. This should be okay, there's a caller. Hi, your name, where are you calling us from?
Hi, Gavi.
Bro, what's good?
You see the way United people are crying. They never see anything. They've not seen anything yet. You see, very soon, coach will start explaining himself in patois. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Oh, but,
hold on.
No, wait. I can't allow you to do this. I can't allow you to. You say you go explain yourself in patois. Why do you want to do this to coach?
Now you see, if you are listening to the program, you have to be very circumspect. I wouldn't have spoken Gan. Listen. I wouldn't have spoken Gan. The man said, the man spoke Gan to me. He said he wanted me to talk in Gan. That's what I did. So you don't turn around and blame me that I'll be speaking patois the next time.
Bro,
it's a bit disrespectful.
Are you okay?
I hope you get that. It's a bit disrespectful.
No, I understand, Coach.
So you don't then turn around that I'll be speaking patois. Have you heard me speak patois before?
United is playing.
I said, have you heard me speak patois before?
Coach, calm down. Coach,
and I'm down. Have you heard me speak patois before?
No, but I'm saying that
you are not answering the question. Have you heard me speak patois before?
I am not very sure.
So you have to respect yourself and be a bit circumspect when you make some of these statements. You understand?
No, I understand.
That's right. You can go on.
Yeah, also fair enough. But I'm saying that the way United is frustrating their supporters and their fans is going to make them speak languages that they are not supposed to speak. Because look, I have a colleague with me now that we are supposed to move out. He's working down. He can't even do what he's supposed to do for us to go. That's the point that I'm coming from. Okay? And so I think that United supporters should calm down a bit, because really, you shouldn't expect anything different from what they've been doing as usual. You know, this is not perfectly a game that City is not doing much. They're not doing much. But, I mean, they are winning. That's what matters. So, you see, I mean, I'm sorry, but you guys shouldn't raise your expectations so much. Expect a lot from United at this point. Yes.
All right, thank you so much. 054996 996 some few minutes to hit 90. Manchester City 3, United 0. Lots of comments on our YouTube section and also on our WhatsApp handle. Let's get back to the phone lines. Hi, your name, where are you calling us from? Hello, your name and where are you calling us from? Hey. hey. Hello, the caller need to watch the football. You don't want to talk.
Gabby.
Yes. Why you don't watch? You call me to watch the football. You don't go talk.
Ask coach. Like it be like if I calm down, you know.
No, coach is not angry. No, coach is not angry. Coach is not angry. So
no, we not say he's not angry, but if I calm down,
yeah, he's
like,
okay.
Coach, I don't go talk. I don't go explain.
Yeah, he's okay.
I tell us by Saturday 5 o'clock they go receive 3 again. You know, say he and Chelsea go play. Gabby, you know me, they don't see anything yet. They will go through more than they will go relegation this year.
All right, thank you so much. 054996 996 054996 996. Charlie, the comments on YouTube, I just can't help it. Well, what's going on? There's a
look. Patrick Dogu. Yeah.
Dogu
is being Lecce Dogu. This is the Dogu of Lecce.
Dogu has had too many chances to put the ball into the box.
Okay. Guys, hold on. Let's get back to your phone lines. Hi, where are you calling us from?
My name is Alali Tijani. I'm calling from Manson.
Tijani, right?
Yes.
Your namesake is playing for City. Tijani Reinders.
Hello.
Yes, talk to me. What do you want to talk about?
Yeah, about the United and the City game. Actually, today is a good day for me. Liverpool won, and United have lost. So I'm very happy. And I want to tell Coach that, in fact, when the guy spoke about the patois, it was like the guy was just trying to tease him. So he should try and then calm down.
All right, sure. Points well made.
Let me say this.
Yeah.
I'm not angry. But we do this, we do what we do with respect.
Yes.
So when you sarcastically if you see me in person, you cannot make such statement. Agreed?
Yeah.
So it is very proper. If you don't check him
Yeah, that's true.
Some other people will take advantage and begin to
that's
misbehave.
why I asked him that.
I don't speak patois.
Yeah.
I cannot speak patois. If you say I will speak, if you had said I will speak in Gan or Chi, I would have kept quiet.
Yeah.
Because those are my language. But when you associate me with something I don't speak, it's a bit disrespectful.
Yeah.
So it's not a matter of trying to know. Then.
So coach is not angry.
You cut it.
You just have to explain it. Yeah. Let's get back to the phone lines. 054996996. 054996996. Hi, and where are you calling us from?
Yeah, my brethren.
My brethren was good, bro.
Yeah, what you say? Yeah, coach.
Talk to me.
Tell coach if you cool down, part one language.
Coach is not angry. But why you put it?
Now look.
now he has got
so you see, you can speak patois. I cannot speak patois. You see, you can speak patois. Me, I cannot speak patois. So you understand what I'm saying? I can't speak it.
Hey,
my brother, behave yourself. Behave yourself, my brother.
Boy.
Talk to me. Let's talk about the football. Talk to me.
Let me thank coach. When I'm listening to you people, this happiness now once again. When I'm listening to you, and coach is not there. I feel like I feel bored. Though he's a Man U fan and I'm also a Chelsea fan. But when coach is there, we learn from him. Coach, I think the one who was talking of patois is not. He doesn't mean patois for real. It's just that he means when your team is not winning, before you realize you speak a language that you don't hear. I think that was what the person wanted to say. So, feel cool, Me, I speak patois lingua, That's all right.
All right, thank you so much, bro. We appreciate you. 053996996. Some few minutes to end the game. It's still Manchester City 3, Manchester United 0. Haaland with a brace. Phil Foden with the first goal. Hi, your name, where are you calling us from? Hello, your name, where are you calling us from?
My name is Ramadan. I'm calling from Tawam.
Your name is what?
My name is Ramadan. I'm calling from Tawam.
Ralph.
Yeah.
All right, Ralph, talk to me.
This season, the United team is nothing to write home about. And I think it's high time they do away with coach. Because it will not end well. That's my honest feeling.
All right, thank you so much. 053996996, 054996996. This is the Republic of Football 97.3. On YouTube, we are at City Sports JJ on Channel 1 TV as well. Talk to me. Your name and where are you calling us from?
Hi, Gary. This is Kojo once again. I'm laughing because I mentioned the patois thing, but the way boys are going at it, you calm down. What I was trying to say was that, when you are frustrated, and especially when your team is not doing well, it forces you to say so many things. Speak things that ordinarily you may not be able to speak. Not as in coach speaks patois. No, and I know coach very well. I see him around it all the time. So it should just calm down. It should not just calm down. United fans are all frustrated all over. You should just find a United fan and hug them. They need the love today. You should show them love today. Find them, give them some sweet hug. In fact, even if you can just find them some nice joints there, they don't hate to laugh like a bankwa. They really need our love today. Yeah? Thank you.
All right, well noted. 054996996, 054996996. Hi, you know where you calling us from?
Yeah, I'm calling from North Legon. I'm Kojo.
Not Legon. Kojo, what's good? Talk to me.
Yeah, to me, Chelsea's game was quite disappointing. I expected more from them, but it seems they couldn't deliver. However, we are still going to win the Premier League. But I'm predicting that United would face relegation this year.
All right, thank you so much. 054996 054996 hi, and where are you calling us from?
Hello, Hades calling from home.
Well, Albert, did you say Albert?
Hades.
Hades.
Yeah, calling from home.
Wow. Okay, talk to me, bro.
Oh, I'm just happy. United are being mashed. Yeah, war Musa Abe. Yeah, war Musa Abe. That's all I have to say. Big ups to coach.
All right, thank you. 054996 996 054996 Hi, and where are you calling us from?
Hello, my name is Richie. I'm calling from Dominic too.
Richie, what do you want to talk about?
I just want to tell Coach that you should calm down. Very soon you go pop champagne, and we, the Chelsea fans, you just use the apeke dance move to jubilate. Because, see, Amorim, man, he's not good for Man United. Coach should understand that Amorim should go, and everything will be okay for him. If he comes to Chelsea, I was disappointed though, but last season compared to last season, our 4 matches are quite impressive. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. 054996 996 Manchester City still with the lead against United. 92 minutes, 2 more minutes to end the game. Hi, and where are you calling us from?
Yes, my name is Oswald. I'm calling from Nunkwa. I'm a true Manchester United fan. In fact, we are going through this at this very moment. But, you know, when something great is going to happen, there's always the bad side. And we'll go through these times, and one day we'll come once again. I just want to tell Coach that I feel what he feels, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine. If Amorim goes, who are we going to pick? And is he going to change the players? And that is my worry now. I don't know. Oh, you know, I'm going to stand goal. It is well. Coach, no matter what.
All right, thank you so much. He's even gone. He's gone.
This is not about Amorim.
Yeah. So it's what, 1 minute to end it?
It is not about the manager. Maybe people watch football games differently. I'm looking at the entire performance of the team. This team hasn't played badly at all.
Mm-hmm.
Just 2 players in the team have let the entire team down. One of such player is Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw was involved in all the 3 goals that the team conceded. At 1-0 down at halftime, what was going to be very clear was the next goal of the game. When United came out for the second half, they were pushing, trying to get the equalizing goal. Then out of nowhere, the shape of the team and the positioning of Lenny Euro, who is still a young boy learning on the job, he will get better. He's a fantastic player who will definitely improve. His body position with Dogu will not allow. Players like Dogu, you don't get glued to them. When you get glued to them, because of their low sense of gravity, they will use you and turn you.
Yeah.
And look at Luke Shaw on that 1v1 situation with Haaland. Tactically, he played him on. So once you played him on and you are left-footed, you find yourself on the right-hand side of him. You are not giving yourself any chance to get to the ball. Go and look at the third goal.
Mm-hmm.
United are in possession of the ball. They are passing the ball goes to Luke Shaw.
Yeah.
He gives the ball away.
Yeah.
Man City at the time were very deep, and United had a high line. One of the reasons why you don't want to have players like Maguire on the high line is because when the pass is given, they don't have the speed to recover and come to the aid of the team. Man City deserved to win because they took their chances. Man United created some decent chances. There were times in this game at 1-0, they created the chance they needed to peg, they didn't. Man City, even you see, when the game is 2-0 and you come with the second goal, you understand? If you crawl back and made it 2-1, it makes the game very, very interesting. Having said that, this is not about the coach. I don't know the way people watch football. Somebody tried to say, I should back Utuado. Are you impressed with the fact that the Blasters are playing bim, bam, boom, and they cannot pass the ball well? The Man United players are passing the ball.
Yeah.
Look at Brian Mbeumo. Look at the world class saves he brought out of what? Donnarumma. Look at that first half. Look at the movement of Šeško. Look at the... So everything is pointing to the fact that if you are a United supporter, just calm down. I've looked at the league. I've looked at the league table. United are not going to win the league. Let's get it straight. United main target to me is the top 5.
Okay.
Are they within range? Given the league table, who is the team fifth on the league?
Fifth is now Chelsea.
How many points?
8 points. 8 points.
4 points
9
off.
points. Is it 8?
8. 8 points.
Yeah, 8 points.
4 points off United. Man United play Chelsea next week at Old Trafford. Yeah. If United were to win that, it changes the entire dynamics of the season. Who is 6th?
Sixth is Everton. 7 points.
Look at that. 3 points off. So it is too early to be panicking. It is too early to be panicking. Yes, of course, the ASU people would definitely come for you when these things are happening. But don't worry. If you're a United fan, just calm down. The performance I have seen today is not a performance that should get me worried.
Okay.
At all. At all. On another day, if that is another goalkeeper, that Brandon Bremo ball is back into the straight in the net. 2-1. Game on. On another day against another team, that was Donnarumma. Somebody who we all know when it comes to shot stopping, if not the best, one of the best in the business. So football is like that. You win today, you draw today, you lose tomorrow. But at the end of the day, for me, I don't think it's about the manager. People are quick to blame the manager, sack him. Look, since Sir Alex Ferguson, Man United have worked with, let's go through the list. David Moyes, Mourinho, Louis van Gaal, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Ryan Giggs as caretaker, Michael Carrick as caretaker, Eric Ten Hag, Ralf Rangnick. How many have I mentioned? I think 8.
Yeah.
You want to sack and bring the 9th coach in 12 years? Allow Amorim to work. I am pleased with the performance I've seen. At least Man United pick up the ball, they're able to pass, they're able to pass. He wanted the midfielder. People are asking for Kobe Menu. Kobe Menu will not do better in that number 8 position than what Bruno Fernandes is doing. That is why, as a coach, you can only diagnose your team, do your recommendation, and go and give it to the playing body. He's bought who in Buemo? Has he been a bad player?
Nope.
He's bought Matthias Cunha. Has he been a bad player?
Nope.
We've seen Šeško today. Does it look like a bad player?
Nope.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
He said, give me a goalkeeper, give me 2 number 10s, give me a striker, and give me a midfielder. The team went for the midfielder he asked for. They couldn't get him. So you do with what you've got. Okay. And under the circumstance, Casemiro don't have legs. If Casemiro was in his 20, 26, 28, 29, I mean, why would Amorim put Bruno Fernandes in Casemiro's role, or ask Bruno Fernandes to go and partner Casemiro? Casemiro is an automatic starter. But in big games like this, that is where you need your players to step up and be counted.
Okay.
If you look at the team you did, if Luke Shaw, he's one of the reliable players in this match, especially in the big. I've watched Luke Shaw in several big games, and he's been amazing. But today was one of his off days. There was nothing Amorim could do to solve that. I can tactically say that on the game I have watched, the first goal, you can pardon Luke Shaw. But the second and the third goal, okay. I'll do the breakdown today on TV, scorecard, where I'll be in front of the screen and I can now show you the body position of the player. Why Lenny Yoro, why Luke Shaw will not get to that ball. Because at the end of the day, the second he saw Erling Haaland, what did he do to prevent that? That even at 2-0, let me tell you one thing. Do you know the goal that completely killed the United team?
Which one? The second one?
It was the third goal.
The third goal, okay.
It was that third goal. Because if Luke Shaw had controlled that ball and just make sure you give me the highlight that starts from there. Because That, in my view, was where the goal was considered.
As in
the third goal. United were in possession of the ball until
where the ball was. I'm currently working on that.
You understand? So the point I'm making is that if at 2-0 and United kept pushing the way they were pushing, and a goal, it's game on. It's absolutely game on. But that third goal completely killed it. But you see, I like something. Let me point that out. Maybe the ASU people may not like. May not. I'm watching my team, so I pay attention to every detail. At 3-0 down, no heads dropped.
Yeah.
Did you see any Man United head drop?
No, I think
they kept playing. They kept playing. That, in my view, is a sign of a good team, a team that is ready to work and make sure they change the narrative. I have no doubt whatsoever that this narrative will be changed. Amorim, to me, is the man, and they will have to stick with him. I'm impressed with the football. I'm very much, because I am comparing this style, the technicality of some of the way they are passing the ball, the way they are moving. I'm comparing it to previous years. Since Alex Ferguson left, United have not played like this. We saw them last season, and I have seen them. This is the fourth game or fifth game, if you want to add the Carabao Cup.
Yeah.
And in all those games, the performances have been previously, even at 1-0 down, they will just drop. After all, they are not used to winning away. But this was one of the venue they won away last season. So calm down. We will support our team like we always do in thick and thin. Stay Man United. Amorim, to me, is the man, because we have sacked 8 coaches.
Yeah.
It didn't solve the problem. This is the time to back this manager. Stay with him. And I think the one who said he's an Arsenal supporter. You have stuck with Mikel Arteta for no silverware, nothing. You stuck with him. Yes, he guarantees you Champions League football. That Man United, in our very bad state, at least we've had some decent silverware in recent time to show for it. What about you?
Well, there's a lot more football talk on Channel 1 TV later tonight at 9 p.m. Scorecard. Myself, Coach Christopher Nimley, and Sadin Ahmed One. So do join us for more football talk. That's where we bring you the tactical breakdown of some of the games. We talk some GPL stuff and some other relevant issues. Let me take final thoughts from the guys. As for Governor Mafo and Sadi, they are excited that United are lost.
How am I excited United has lost?
But you know excited.
How?
Me, I am.
Okay.
You see, he is. How am I?
Me, I am.
Quick one on the. Okay, so City's win over United.
Well, good win for City, considering what they had to go through last week and at the hands of Brighton and Hove Albion. For them, it's a good win. It gives them some form of momentum that they would need to carry into the Champions League, league or pool phase, and then also come back into the EPL over the weekend. So it's just a start of good things for them if they are able to continue the momentum. They should know that stretching the players' playing time or active time on the pitch might lead to further injuries, and they don't have cover for any more injuries. It's not as if they even have cover for any of the injuries. The 11 players that started and the 2 players that came on, there's only one more name left on the bench who is recognizable. Aside that, it's down to bare minimums for them. So they need to get their people back and then get their team back to where they feel and believe that they belong. But for Manchester United, again, this has been a game where if you watched the game, you'd understand why their XG is high, why they are top when it comes to crosses, because they kept crossing the ball, and it's very important that they keep going in this direction. Eventually, when the goals start hitting the back of the net, it will hit it in droves. Bad result for them, but they've got the entire week to work on stuff and face off against a Chelsea team who will be facing a Champions League opponent in the form of Bayern Munich.
United gets you rest.
Yeah, they can actually come back against Chelsea and make it difficult for Chelsea. And listen, Manchester United can beat Chelsea. Let's face fact. Manchester United can beat Chelsea. I know Chelsea fans will not laugh this. United fans will laugh this. I'm not saying it to please anyone. On the face of the pink sheet, if Chelsea say they are King Kong, they should have won their game yesterday. Okay. Thank you.
Charlie, but you're actually right to Doku Ijamo.
Yeah, Ijamo.
Bring the Doku.
Come now.
Good one for
he says
City.
United will beat Chelsea.
No, I said they can.
Okay.
Please.
They can.
The
Saturday at 4:30, we'll get to know. Okay. So it's a good win for City, especially they're losing their last 2 games in the Premier League. That was against Spurs and Brighton, and getting this big win against United is a good one for them. Especially they will be, next week Sunday they will be playing against Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium. So next week is big games. We have the what's the name? The Merseyside derby. We have the Chelsea United game. We also have Arsenal City game on Sunday. So there's a big one. That they are very sure that this win that they've won against Manchester United is really going to help them against Arsenal, because they know how good Arsenal is playing now, and they're going away to Emirates. Is going to be very stop. Like they are going to really struggle. But with City, I'm sure this win is just going to make them do a lot of things. And with United, as Sedi said, they have 1 week to rest. They have about 6 days they are going to rest, because they are not going to play any competitive game. So they have to just rest very well so that they'll be able to come back against Chelsea. But you ask yourself, will they be able to beat Chelsea next week? That's a very difficult one on Saturday. But they just need to put up their best, because they didn't play badly today. They played most of the football. Even before City's second goal, they were playing all the football before Haaland scored a goal. But unfortunately for them, they weren't able to just score any goal in this game. But I'm sure United will just have to go back. The video analyst needs to go back, check the mistakes that they did, allowing the strikers to just move to their defenders so easily. I'm sure they are going to check it. Their midfield is also another key place they really need to check it, because when you play against Chelsea on Saturday, the midfield battle will be very strong. We'll be playing the likes of Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez, and for United, that's the likes of Ugarte, Casemiro, or Bruno Fernandes. So that should tell you it's a hectic one that they have to really go through on Saturday. So the video analyst really needs to sit down to just analyze the game very well.
Okay. Kelvin, you have the final say. I'll run our listeners through that.
Standards before we went to start viewing the game, I was saying that this is the type of game both teams will be looking for to get their season rolling, because they didn't really start the season well, and I think City have done just that. They seem, usually across the last few years, because of how one-sided sometimes this fixture has become in some years, United are usually the team that come to this game with a game plan, trying to contain City and see how they can win the game. Today, it looked like Man City took that approach. City were the one who kind of baited United, waited their turn, and took the opportunities that presented themselves. And I think Foden did a good job today. I could see Pep hugging him at the end and saying a lot to him. These are the kind of performances you want to see from a player of this sort when the team is in this kind of position. So I'm glad he could help the team win today. I'm sure Guardiola will be ecstatic about this win. I just hope that they can carry forward and be a bit more consistent, because in the last 18 months, I would say consistency has been their issue. They can't seem to get a good string of performances together for their life. So I would love to see City do that. For United, they didn't play badly at all. I would say it's actually very disappointing that they lost this game. If you look at the manner in which they conceded some of the goals, because especially in the first 10-15 minutes of the second half, I think they really put the pressure on Man City. Yeah. And should they have gotten a goal, the complexion of the match could have been a bit different. But they shouldn't knock themselves off too much. There's a lot of football to be played in the season. They just have to keep doing what they're doing. And as Manford said, they don't have any European engagements in midweek. So rest as much as you can. Get your video analyst, do the little analysis you need to do, and get right back at it. I have no doubts that performances will come that will be better than this.
Well, let me run you through the standings after week 4. Liverpool still with the perfect record. 4 wins from 4 games, 12 points. Next up, they take on Everton at Anfield. Arsenal second, 9 points. Next up, they take on Manchester City. Spurs are third with 7 points. Bournemouth are fourth with Spurs are 9 points, not 7. Bournemouth fourth, 9 points. Chelsea 8 points. Everton 7. Sunderland 7. So Crystal Palace, Chelsea, and Liverpool are the only 3 teams yet to taste a defeat after 4 games. For the red zone, just in case the people say that we won't play the league again, these are the teams that we're heading to relegation. West Ham United, Aston Villa, yet to score a goal in the competition after 4 games. And then Wolves get relegated. Yeah, so that's the table on your screen for you. Well, it's a wrap. Thank you so much for doing this with us. We're back same time next week. The Republic of Football, 97.3. Live on Channel 1 TV, live on the City Sports GHA and Channel 1 TV and on X as well. We heard from Coach Christopher Nimley and Kelvin Edemkai, Sedina Medmont, Obna Mafo. But there is more football talk for you on TV later at 9 p.m. We call it Scorecard. Thank you so much to our guys on YouTube and also on the who texted on the WhatsApp console. The guys on YouTube, we love you too much. And all those who texted or called us, we appreciate your time. Technical support from Thomas as well, helping us make this show a successful one. My name is Gabi Ofe. Leave all Manchester United fans with this very, very interesting song. Enjoy.